Tessie.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Pops and the Henry Brothers Podcast. We are your hosts. Let's make it.
And I am Pat Jr. in the house.
And this is.
All right, this is our dad. This is our Pops, the forefather. We call him the forefather.
I'm pointing. I said that this is.
Well, I was taking a nap, guys. I'm sorry.
Doing, man.
I was trying to set it up, and then Patrick called it.
I didn't know what y'all was doing, man.
He said, "This is Patrick,
Tyler,
and this is."
I'm sorry,
looked at me like,
I'm sorry, Judge.
my boy Tyler's watching.
I was chilling, man. I was chilling.
Tyler Henry, what's going on, Tyler?
Wow.
Welcome to the podcast.
Y'all got me on that one. That's what it was.
man, you come straight out of a comic book.
Hopefully everything is good. Thanks for joining us, man. That's the wrong one, Pops.
No, we're gonna say stop taking so much time. That's what we're gonna tell you.
Rest record.
See, I know what it is.
But we are already on.
I was playing with you, bro. Just playing.
What?
I didn't do that. You did.
I just finished what you started. I said, go ahead and play it then.
Oh, now
What's going on, everybody? Listen, everybody that's watching, do me a favor. Let us know how the mix is between the voices and the music. Music may be loud. Sometimes it can be deceptively loud.
Because
And y'all,
you guys
know
out there.
us, we're just waiting on everybody to come in before we officially get started.
Oh, the turtle is in the house. Dre Trice.
Hey, Trice.
What's up, Trice?
Long time no see. What's up, man?
Turtle. What's going on, man? And we got Ron Thomas backstage. The one, the only. Ron Thomas, we're going to get you on in just a second.
What's up, Ron?
Hopefully everything is good with you, bro. Dre, how you been, man? Let us know something in the comments. First and foremost, if you want to join us by video, if you go to the very top of the comments, it's going to be the third comment down, or the second comment down. It's going to have a HTTPS StreamYard.com link. That is the link to join us by video. So you click that link, you can join us, or just ask to be invited. We'll try to find you on Facebook. Otherwise, that banner that you see on the bottom of the screen is our YouTube handle, and we're eventually going to try to transfer everything over to YouTube. We're still going to offer Facebook, but we want to grow our YouTube channel, guys, because we get enough followers, subscribers, likes, we get to monetize our channel, and then we get to give back to you guys.
Yeah, it pushes the YouTube algorithm up. The more you like, share, subscribe, the more you view, it gets our YouTube channel out for the masses, more of the masses to see. So it's very important. So that's why YouTube is the focal point.
Now we had a young lady on by the name of Zoe, Z-O, and she was backstage while we were prepping the show. And no, I was just saying the lady that we saw backstage. And if you're watching, come back on, join us by video. We'd love to chop it up, talk some sports, so on and so forth. That's all I was saying.
Gotta love you. Gotta love Big Bro, man. Gotta love him.
I mean, she might have thought, well, maybe they're not having it or something like that, because we was, you know what I'm saying? Just saying.
I'm just saying, if she was on, you would see her in the comments, you see her name, all that good stuff.
Not necessarily.
Okay.
If they don't comment, you won't see them in the comments. They'll be one of those numbers. I'm just saying.
Right.
I'm just saying. Brandon Howard's in the building. Pops and the Henry Brothers acknowledge me. What's going on, Brandon?
What's up, Brandon?
What's up, Brandon?
All right, Brandon, listen. We hadn't had you on via or by way of video in a while. You need to come on back on and, chop it up with us by video. It'll be interesting, trust me.
Yeah, me and him was talking this week. That was a good conversation, bro. Made a lot of sense.
Yeah, we
man.
got some good topics, some good stuff to talk about this week.
He made a lot of sense this week. He was talking, kind of chopping up a little bit.
All right, Ron Thomas is coming on from backstage. We're getting him on the video. Ron Thomas, what's going on, bro?
What's up, man?
What's up, Ron?
Chilling. What's good?
Up, brother?
We got some interesting topics to talk about tonight. Of course, there's going to be probably a lot of Dallas Cowboys, but we can deal with it. We can handle it. Ain't that right, Pops?
Hey, I ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm just part of the guys, man. I'm going along with everything, man. I can't help because y'all love the Cowboys so much. I hate them.
Yeah, I know.
Y'all either hate them or you love them. Come on, bro.
You know what I got to say about that, Pops?
What? What? What you got to say about it? Oh.
Man, you come right out of a comic book.
I didn't hear anything. Did you have the volume up?
I didn't hear nothing.
The
Come on.
music, man. Let me play it again. Okay, check this out.
Something's going on.
Yeah, I can hear it.
No, we can't
Barely
hear it.
hear
No, we can't hear it because we got background.
Y'all
we
can't hear it,
got
can you,
background,
Ron?
they
You can't hear that, can you? Something's going on. You got to cut off.
Yeah, that volume on that particular
It's
clip
new.
might be low.
It's new, man. It's new.
If we can't hear it, they can't hear it, bro.
Yeah, it's
I think
new.
that the volume on that particular clip is low. That's why.
I think it's new.
No, it's always been loud up to this
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
You always can hear it.
You got it on mute, man.
That's loud. That's
No,
what
but
I'm saying.
but you can always
That
hear it
particular,
when you say it.
yeah, but that particular clip has always been lower. It always has been.
We ain't had no problem with that before.
Yeah, man, I ain't had no problem with that before.
Man, I don't know. We're gonna do them like Channing Sharp. We're gonna get rid of that. What do you think, Travis?
Ron has been removed.
That's the first topic.
I'm just joking, Ron. You back. Hey, look, I took Ron off. I said, Ron has been removed. He was looking sad. I said, nah, I'm just joking, Ron. You back. So what's going on? Alanya B.
You gotta watch him, bro.
First of all, Birds of Prey, is that Nate? Or is that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
what's
Nate.
going
Nate, what's going on, Nate?
What's up?
What's up? What's up,
And
man?
Alanya B. Hi, I'm okay. You were Zoe. You're who we saw backstage earlier. Okay. So same person. I'm really just here to support.
Oh, you're with Nate. Okay.
Nate.
Okay.
Basketball is normal. Like, okay. Well, thank you for joining us. Nate can tell you all about us.
Welcome to the show.
We're doing this for about 8 or 9 years, and we're to a point now where we're just trying to kind of expand and grow. So we're doing it just for the fans that we had, but we're trying to take it to another level now. So thank you for tuning in. We appreciate that. Yeah. So would you rather us call you Zoe or Alanya? Whichever one, just let us know. So that way we can address you properly. And if you want to come back on video, you feel free to join. Dre Trice, I'm going to put your comment up also, Miss Alanya. And Dre Trice says, hey, Pops, what's up? Got questions.
What's up? What's up?
We will get into some Steelers stuff toward the end. So,
I thought you were gonna say we're gonna get into some gangster.
Yeah.
We're gonna mix it up. We're gonna mix it up. We're gonna mix it up, guys. We're gonna mix it up.
now we can do this the easy way, or we can get into some gangster stuff.
Yeah, so I thought you said.
Yeah, no. Not yet. We ain't going there yet. Let us know how the music is, guys. If it's loud.
What music?
I just did static.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, that's what I
Let
hear
me get his
too.
phone down.
No, it's not, man.
It's not us, man.
Hang tight.
We been hanging.
Watch out, Ron. Watch out.
Ron said it. He been hanging.
Watch out. You just figured out what I
He been
said.
hanging. He been hanging.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself, Ron.
First of all, pause.
He said pause.
I don't care. I'm saying pause. Everybody needs to say pause and go wash themselves in the Lake of Minnetonka or whatever you call it. That just needs to be gone. Take it all.
Pause.
Nobody asked you, Ron.
Pops did.
You said everybody said. You said.
Oh,
Yeah. Now
oh,
what?
Pops asked. Well, see, that's the problem. Pops asked.
I would never treat my title like that. You got stuff in front of your title.
Look how he doing the belt. We gonna take
You
it
don't
from him.
deserve the belt.
We gonna take the belt from him this year. Look how he doing.
You can't take nothing that you ain't earned. This is
You
my
don't
belt.
deserve the
Man, you
belt.
had it 2 times before you did.
All right, so I'm gonna slide this over this way just a little bit, just in case y'all don't know.
We don't know.
I had to tell you about your own title. No, for you.
You know that's bad.
Listen.
When Charlie and I had it, it was right out there pretty. Clean. He wouldn't clean it up.
He don't deserve that title, guys. He don't.
And yet I earned it.
About time.
So Zoe,
Took
just
long
to give you a little bit of background of what we're talking.
Here we go.
I'm explaining what the title's about.
Go ahead, brag it. Go, brag. Go.
So, first of all, we call my pops the forefather, aka if you see the Mount Rushmore, one of the faces on the mountain, his is one of the faces on the mountain. That's how long he been kicking it. He been just hanging out. Anyway.
So your face is on the mountain, Pop?
Anyway,
That's
so
harsh.
we call Pops.
That's harsh.
If you're familiar with Joe Jackson from the Jackson 5 and the Jackson family and stuff, how hard he was on their kids and how he was a taskmaster and all that stuff.
Yeah.
We call Pops the Joe Jackson of football. Because when we grew up in middle school, elementary school, all we were allowed to watch was Dallas Cowboys football. That's all we knew.
Ooh,
all our uncles
shame yourself.
on one side of the family was Dallas Cowboys. And we had some Steelers fans too, but for the most part, the immediate uncles.
And Carolina Panthers.
Well,
we
I think some of them went to Carolina once we got a
We
team.
got family that like Carolina Panthers.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but some of them were
So
Cowboys
that's
fans.
what I came up looking up.
But most
Looking
of
at,
them was Cowboys.
Also, Cowboys and Carolina Panthers.
Yeah, well,
That's
the,
before we really had
Francisco,
teams.
Kansas
the Carolina Panthers fans
Atlanta Falcons?
before we got Carolina
Nah,
Panthers
I wasn't watching Atlanta Falcons back
I
then.
know.
before we got Carolina Panthers fans, those people were Dallas Cowboys fans. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, it's a lot of that.
Anyway, so we called Dad the Joe Jackson football because he made us watch Dallas Cowboys fans only, Dallas Cowboys football only. Like there was no other team that existed except for Dallas Cowboys. That's how much we watched.
I hope y'all don't believe all that.
Now, when me and Pops came of age and escaped the house in terms of sports, we got our own teams. Travis became an Atlanta Falcons football fan. I became a Pittsburgh Steelers football fan. And the rest is history. So, now, Steelers, as you see by the flags, Falcons, Cowboys. Right? Every year, we started a contest where we do the weekly picks. We pick who we think is going to win every game every week, and whoever has the most correct picks at the end of that week wins that week, and it's a win. Whoever has won the most weeks at the end of the season, they are the quote-unquote pick king for the season, and then they get to sport this pretty thing right here, this beautiful belt right here, the entire following season. Well, it's in front of me, so needless to say, I won last season. I'm the pick king.
Listen.
I'm the best one that picks games on the podcast.
Listen,
That's just what
I'm
it
just
comes
gonna
down
say
to.
this. It's about time.
But am I not the best right now?
Listen.
Am I not? No, I want to hear you say
Let
it.
me talk. You
No.
Am I not the best right
gotta
now?
let me talk.
Am I not the best right
You
now?
gotta let me talk.
Am I not the best right
You
now?
gotta let me talk.
Am I not the best right now?
Now, like I said,
Rumble.
finally you won because
Finally, this is my third time.
you act like you don't know how to win
That's your first time.
because I'm used to it because I've had it 4 times, so I'm used to winning. So I can't win all the time. I gotta let y'all win some.
And how many times have I heard I
That's
had
what
it?
makes it.
Barely 3.
You've had it 3.
And how many times?
You only got twice.
Twice.
Yeah. And we let him have
Either
that.
way,
We let
either
him
way.
win. We let him win.
Comments real quick.
We felt sorry for him.
I'll get it back at the end of this year.
Dre
Word.
said, Pops, how do you feel about Miles Sanders? He basically the kind of back y'all got rid of, and the team say Blue is lazy.
You want me to
The team is not saying.
But brother,
it's lazy.
the team didn't say he was lazy. That's
What?
some media person.
He might have heard that.
Okay, I'm trying to tell him now. The team.
Tell him now.
I just watched.
Y'all
it.
want me to answer my brother?
Yeah, I just
Yes.
watched them today, and they raving about Blue.
The team never said that. That was media. Cause Blue ain't no joke. Blue ain't no joke, guys. So, some media person started that, and everybody called on to. You know, you can sneeze, and then that thing, you know, Cowboys, one of their noses broke. Yeah, you know how that stuff is. But no, he's not lazy. That's just something one of the media people, one of the talking heads started. But that boy's nowhere near lazy. The only problem he might have had in college, a couple of times he fumbled. And now, that's the only thing you might hear that has no truth to it. But I think we're into that. But that's the only little thing. But other than that, they say he got Zeke-like ability. This is what they said in practice, guys. He said this young man got Zeke Elliott abilities. It kind of looking like them. They're both from the same school just about. So we'll see, won't we? We'll see.
And I'm surprised that you said that, Dre, because I was watching Cowboys camp today because it's our job to keep up with these teams and what's going on, especially our rivals.
Yeah, to clarify, he didn't watch because he wanted to.
Yeah, it's part of my
looking pretty
job.
good,
But Radon and Blue look pretty good. They raving about him, how his speed and how fast he is,
Yeah.
how he's looking at camp. So I've never heard one person say he's lazy. That's crazy. Like,
That's just
I don't even
media
know if you
talk.
heard that.
I heard it was a meeting. One of those guys from the Talking Heads. They did that. But the guy's never been. He ain't never been lazy.
Okay.
You know, you might hear anything about Cowboys players, so y'all brace yourself. Y'all been hating and loving enough to know anything might go down.
Yeah, but I've been hearing nothing but good stuff, and
Okay.
that ain't my squad. But I just gotta say what I've been hearing. I've been watching.
But Miles Sanders,
Miles.
that question he asked me, man, I think Miles gonna be a little different.
This man just interrupted me. Man.
No, I didn't never answer my man's question. He asked me about
I know
Miles
you heard me
Sanders.
talking already.
I apologize. My bad. I didn't want him to think I was ignoring him. That's all.
No, you answered the question, and then I started to answer.
No, we're talking about Blue.
Yeah, I know, and then you cut me
Yeah.
off. And I was saying,
My bad, son.
appreciate it. But what I was saying was, yeah, I was watching, and he's getting rave reviews, and they seem to be loving him. I ain't heard one person call him lazy. That's why I said that's a crazy
Okay.
take. Whoever said that, I never heard that.
I know one of the talking heads said that. I'll bring y'all a receipt next week and show you who started that mess.
Yeah, and Lanya B real quick says, you guys, laugh out loud, you guys are funny. I'm going to start showing more support. I enjoy football too, so I'm here to learn and to get into it. Well, thanks, Lanya, appreciate it.
Wonderful.
Appreciate that. You're
Yeah.
always welcome.
Always welcome.
Here every week.
So
For the most
hopefully,
part.
yeah, spread the word too, Alanya. Get some people to tune in with you, and we'll try to keep it going.
But guys, that Miles Sanders, hey, he got a different twist about him, a different walk about him. So I'm anxious to see what he gonna look like, guys. I'm anxious to see what he gonna look
Yeah,
like.
my buddy Tyler says he's just working and living life. That's awesome, man.
Yeah,
And,
that's beautiful.
Yeah,
Hey,
man.
what's up, Tyler?
Yeah.
Getting through us day by day. It's like that for everybody out here, man. But I'm glad you're doing good, man. Glad you're doing good, man. And yeah, we're doing good, man. Bills and youngins, and just work, man. That's about it. So we're trying to keep this podcast thing going.
Just keep your heads up, guys. Just keep
Yep.
everybody. Just keep your head up and keep going forward.
Yep, that's right.
Because
So,
tomorrow belongs to those who plan for it today. Amen.
and tell your dad I said what's up, man. Hopefully he's doing good. And what does Dre Trice says? So he slapped women. What does that mean? Who are y'all talking about?
That's what talking about Radar and Blue, I guess.
Oh.
That's the only thing you asked about.
Why you have to do that?
You're right, Brandon. Dre Trice the Turtle is in the house.
Come on, Turtle. Come on, man.
So yes, in case anybody's wondering, Dre Trice does have a nickname. It is the Turtle.
Why they call you Turtle, man? I don't know. Why they call you
Do you
Turtle?
want to say it, Travis, or me?
I want to know.
No.
Let him go. I don't know.
He calls himself the Turtle.
I said why?
Yeah.
I said why?
It wasn't me.
Why you call yourself Turtle?
Dre,
man?
I'm gonna let you say it.
Tyler says he's looking.
Oh, I forgot. Tyler's was while we're waiting on Trey to answer. Tyler says I forgot he was a Jets fan. Looking forward to the Jets and Steelers game.
Hey, that's gonna be different this time.
That, bro.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, my bad.
That's gonna be different, guys.
What is this, bro?
My bad. I'm sorry.
I was been watching them all week long, man.
Better, dog. Like for real.
Yeah, the Jets looking kind of different this time.
Y'all need to listen and read the room and what's going on. Like we're live. Like for real.
Yeah, I can't wait either, man. It's actually almost like a revenge tour for Aaron Rodgers all together, because we get to go and play. We get to play Green Bay at home. I think we get to go to New York to play the Jets. I think, and I think we play either one other team or the whole division for the NFC South. I'm sorry, NFC North. So, the Bears and the Reds, the Commanders.
Redskins, what is that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing about changing that name back, maybe we should bring that up on that topic up next podcast.
Yeah, we'll look more into
They're
it.
looking into bringing that name back. There's been a petition.
They never should have changed it.
Yeah, it's another story for another day.
Another day.
And Donald Trump wants it back. So there you go.
A lot of the Native American community wants it back.
Whatever he says goes.
Matter of fact, about 98% of the Native American community never wanted it changed. And then Dre says, sign Mika, stop lowballing. Is he talking about the Dolphins? I thought the Dolphins already signed Michael Parsons talking about Dallas.
We're going to get to that.
We're going to get to it, brother. Stay with us now.
That's what we're
Yeah.
trying to
That's cool, man. Stay with that.
Tyler says we need to end this playoff drought. Well, who's the starting quarterback for the Jets now? Or do they have one? Have they decided yet?
It's Justin Fields.
You're Justin Fields, man.
Oh, Justin did get the
Hey,
start
I'm
job?
telling y'all, I know,
Doing that, man.
but with the
You know,
people around him,
Justin potentially signed with like 3 teams. So-
but he
but he
ain't looking
landed
good,
in New York. You know I'm telling the truth. Like, he was going to go here, he was going to go there,
guys.
but he ended up in...
He's actually looking good with these guys, man.
Okay. Yeah, he's got potential.
Yeah, that team's got a few little gifts.
We'll
now.
see what he's made of because he definitely got threw into the fire on that one.
He say TJ gave him that name the first podcast. He called him Warren Sapp.
Okay.
TJ gave him the turtle now.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember that.
I remember that now,
He
yeah.
said he looked like a
Okay.
turtle with
He looked
glasses.
like a turtle.
Yeah, I remember that. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks. Yep, and
Appreciate that, man.
And Tyler was saying the same thing. Justin Fields.
I'm telling y'all, they
Warren
look.
Sapp gave him that name.
They gonna be a little different. They'll be a lot better than what
Oh,
last year.
so Justin Fields just got hurt?
He's fine now.
No,
though.
he's fine.
Yeah, they're like a little scared.
Okay.
They
Yeah.
walked him off the field, but he's fine.
Yeah.
Hey, them toe injuries can be tricky. Ask Shaq and ask Dion.
But they say he's fine, so that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's okay. He's okay. For those that's wondering, the Jet fan, he's okay.
Let's get to the first topic because we're wondering. All right. Shannon Sharp was fired from ESPN after settling with OnlyFans model, or thought, as I call it,
Be careful.
for $50 million to $23 million.
He's got the right to call her that if he wants to.
Brother Sterling Sharp, Hall of Fame. Is
I like
on,
to call ladies that, man.
I hate getting cut off. Man. I'm trying to
I just
read
say you can
something.
call her that
No,
if you
I'm
want
saying,
to.
like, y'all gotta let me get through this. If y'all let
Go ahead,
y'all want me
son.
to read something,
Go ahead.
you gotta let me read
My
it.
bad, man.
Go ahead, you read it, man. Right.
No, I'm not reading it. That was a supporting comment.
No, I'm just saying, bro. Like, if somebody's reading something, y'all need to be silent, like I would do if y'all reading through something. Like,
Okay, son, go ahead. We sorry.
but basically, like I said, Shannon Sharp got fired from ESPN, and his brother Sterling Sharp is going to Hall of Fame on Monday. And does this overshadow that? That's what Shannon Sharp was saying. He wanted to wait till Monday for ESPN to fire him because he didn't want this to overshadow his brother. And this is just another L for Shannon Sharp, I think. But what do you guys think?
You pretty much said it. But let's give love to his brother going into Hall of Fame, though. Give love to him, though. You know.
I
They'll be
mean,
the first two brothers in the Hall of Fame, y'all.
I mean,
We
there's-
found that out earlier.
I guess there's risk involved.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess there's risk involved in everything. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, and sometimes you never know what people's motives are and how people really are, especially if you just casual with somebody like that. I mean, you know, in a totally different scenario, it could have been somebody he just messed around with and we never heard about it. But this particular one just wanted the money, I guess, and he just fell right into it. So he put himself in that position. He knew the risks. So that's that. What I think about it is, at that point, he lost all leverage and all say-so and credibility with the company, I guess, in terms of what he can dictate and how he leaves. He can't leave. He was not in position to leave on his own terms after all that happened. So ESPN held the ace card. You know, they had the final say-so, and they had the leverage in that situation. So we could say we think it's right that they should have waited, but I mean, from their point of view, not only do they have to not only do they not have to wait, but also it may be even better for them to go ahead and get rid of them now because it causes more controversy and gets more attention. You know, because it's yet another topic within the topic to talk about with his brother getting enshrined in the Hall of Fame. So it is what it is.
What do you think about this, Ryan?
Yeah, he gotta take the L on this one. No did it. But it overshadowed big time because when you get into a Hall of Fame, it's supposed to be a celebration of somebody football with what they did in the NFL. So most definitely it shadowed this, in my opinion.
Yeah, Pops, what you think?
Well, according to biblical, and I'm not going to get deep in it, every man is responsible for his own account, see. So it's not like an accident. His choices, he had to stand with his choice, and he made the choice. He's a grown man, so now he's If you live by the sword, you die by the sword.
Yeah.
That's about the truth to it, guys.
And I'll just add one more thing too. It's not like it's the first situation
That's right.
similar like this with Shannon Sharp. It's just like,
Well, I hate that it happened.
I hate that it happened, and not trying to defame him or anything online, but dude, if you keep, freaking whoever, and then you put yourself in a position to be go public, and you do this repeatedly, eventually, it's like you keep throwing hot coals on your lap, you're gonna get burned. So eventually you keep playing with fire, hypothetically, then you're gonna get burned. It's gonna catch up to you at some point.
But that's what Monique was trying to tell him.
Yeah.
When
she was on the podcast. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't gonna listen. So
say, quit mess with these young girls, right?
Right. Monique was like, basically, go get you an older woman that know what she all about. And
But see that's my thing about Monique, what she was saying. I understand what she was saying, but the age of girl that he was dating, that's his prerogative and what he wanted to date. It's just the type of character of the girl he was dating.
Right.
That's the issue.
Yeah, that's the
She's
issue.
an OnlyFans model. What do you expect?
Right.
True.
They do OnlyFans because they're what? Trying to get money, easy money.
Right.
So you know what you was involved with. If he would have been with like just a regular girl that was fine or whatever, but not no OnlyFans model, probably would have been a different character when it ended up this way.
And I just thought about this too.
That's
He
why.
probably should have made her sign some kind of like contractual agreement.
Not,
Be like, hey,
yeah, NDA,
like non-disclosure, yeah.
But y'all know what? That would have been cool if he'd have been thinking, but he was thinking with the wrong head. He wasn't thinking.
I sure
But he's smart.
Romans 14:12, guys, go read that.
But you
Every
see-
man's got to give account for his own account, huh?
But usually he's smarter than that though. Shannon Sharp seems to be a pretty smart dude
Yeah.
for the most part.
He thought he could get away with it.
Yeah, but you
That's all he can do to get away
you can
with
be
it.
very intelligent,
Think.
but just you get caught up.
Common sense.
Everybody
Well,
get caught.
you can even have common sense, but you get caught up. Anybody can get caught up.
Everybody get caught. Always think they're not gonna
Yeah,
get
yeah.
caught.
But how do you get caught
Yeah.
up? This is what I don't get. I'm not getting.
By thinking you bigger than the law.
You are NFL Hall of Famer, tight end, dealing with an OnlyFans model that's telling you it's $25,000 per
Travis,
cheek. Hold on. It's $25,000 per cheek. She told him this. Per cheek. So obviously she want money. If you got the money, you can pay to play. That's what she's basically telling him.
Yeah, but
So if you know that,
Let him finish, Pastor.
if you know that, why would you not get this girl to sign a NDA?
again, real quick, Ron, it's because
That's
again
crazy.
we're not in that position. If you have that type of money that he has and that type of clout, it can be almost like a power trip and a rush because you can get just about any female you want. And some guys in that situation maybe even think they can take a female like that and make them this or make them that for themselves. And not only that, but everybody has either a vice or some kind of temptation that they are weak, they're weak in. It might not be that for us. That might be something. That might be his fetish. That might be something that that's a weakness for him. So, but each and every one of us here on the podcast, out there in the comments, there's some area in our lives that's a weakness for us that we have to contend with and battle daily to overcome. Does that make sense, Pops?
No.
Okay.
Some of us-
Mr. Perfect over there ain't got no temptation, no weakness.
Can I explain what I said?
No, let me finish, because it's not making no sense what you're saying, Pops. All I'm saying is that's Shannon Sharp's, that's his weakness. I mean,
Yeah, I hear what you're saying, but
you know what I'm saying? And plus, when you got money, you think, and you're in that position, you can reach a certain status, you probably think, not only are you untouchable, maybe even not untouchable, just certain things won't phase you, and certain things can't happen to you.
Yeah, let me butt in here. I understand what
Well,
you're saying.
let Ryan real quick. I'm sorry, he been waiting.
Go Travis.
Go ahead, Ryan. Go ahead.
My uncle used to tell me everything that look good not good for you.
That's what our parents taught us. You're right. Our
Right.
parents taught us that.
Let me say that for the people in the comments. Everything that look good not good for you.
And Ron, another thing they said, everything that glitter is not gold.
Right. So
Right?
this is like when a child burn their hand on the stove, if you keep on telling that child, hey, stop it, don't do that,
Yeah.
don't do that, and you say, fuck it, I'm gonna let you find out the hard way. Maybe different people told Shannon, hey, you don't need to be talking to that young female.
Some did probably.
But see,
Right.
this my thing though, Ron, with
It's
that.
not necessarily age.
Yeah,
I
like-
understand. It's just
Monique can't tell nobody nothing. First of all, with everything she got, she going through what she's doing.
I agree with that.
First off, but my thing is this: she ain't the best person to be taking advice from. But I will say this: it ain't the fact that the girl was younger. It's the
Right.
context of her character.
Right.
That's the thing. She's an OnlyFans model. That's the
Right.
issue. It ain't that
And-
she's younger.
And
Cause there's some younger girls that's real mature. So
Right.
it's not that.
you right,
and-
Travis.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is this: Shannon should have known better, bro. You gotta know. NDA, bro. You gotta
Right.
know. And then, like I said, if you're gonna do that, do your thing. What Patrick was saying, I agree with what he's saying to a certain extent. But you gotta know, bro. Like, you gotta protect yourself in the process of doing this too. You got too much stuff going for you. ESPN, you got your own podcast, all this stuff, and you just gonna be out here risking it like
as,
that?
as young folks say, he got caught lacking.
That's crazy.
As young folks, that's the lingo these days. He got caught lacking.
Yeah, I just don't understand
Let,
that.
let me add my 2 cents in.
Yeah, well, let Ron's gonna say something real quick, Pops. I'm sorry, Pops. My fault.
No, it's okay.
Go ahead, Ron.
Some people don't listen. How
Go
do you
ahead.
know it might not been some of his friends that told him or family members told him, hey dog, you don't need to be messing with that young shit.
But see, this is my thing, Ryan. Should nobody have to tell him nothing as a grown man? He should know. He got enough experience out here now to
Dude.
know in the power or position that he's in that he's got to protect himself. You got to know that.
But
This
dude,
is common sense.
Hey,
lot of
unless he
people don't
has,
let me
yeah.
say this. A lot of people though got common sense today.
Yeah, but I think Shannon got
true.
common sense.
And unless it's a weakness for him.
Right.
That's the
might-
point I'm getting to. It's a fetish. Like
Right,
everybody's got their own vice and their own temptations.
right. That might be his fetish.
That's his
We're
weakness
not
right
talking
there.
about the weakness, Pap. That ain't what I'm saying. I'm saying he should have put something in place to protect him with his.
He should have, but that's a weakness
That's
for him.
my thing.
Something is there.
That's a weakness for him, and that's a blind spot for him. That's all I'm saying.
We go back to what I just said. A
Nah,
lot of
this man-
people though got common sense.
This
You
man
might
done
not
lost-
got common sense.
This man had lost potentially $100 million over a $23 million settlement now from ESPN.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Can I add
Yeah, go
something?
ahead.
Guys, I want everybody, all of us, don't ever think someone can never tell somebody something. A drunk man can tell you good advice. All you gotta do is cipher through what they're saying. So don't say that person ain't in no shape to do that. No, that ain't so. You can go to a person that's blind, and they can say, no, you know what, if I you can see your way through. You can say, well, you're blind. But let me tell you how I feel. Guys, when y'all said this other lady wasn't fit, yeah, anybody can tell anybody.
That's my opinion. That's my opinion.
Let me finish though, okay?
That's my opinion.
I'm trying to say this. Parents are always taught us there gonna be some of us gonna listen, and some of us not. So don't say everybody got a weakness. Everybody. I know that's a saying and it sounds good, but ain't it funny that some people seem to just go through life and they say more no's than yes, and some people keep saying yeah, they don't say no. It's all about the person, individual. So don't say everybody got a weakness. Now, I'm not gonna say that.
I'm just gonna say
Wait a
this.
minute, let me finish now.
I thought you.
I'm making everybody have a possibility of having a weakness, but everybody have a decision to make. You can say yes or no. So don't say everybody got a weakness. I'm not necessarily saying that's so, because there are guys that ain't never drank or smoked or done none of that in their life. Well, why they? Cause of the decision, and they follow. Ron, you said something while ago that was great. When your mama say don't do it, some of us listen. Some of us listen and carry it with us, and some of us, like you said, don't. So don't be saying that everybody don't listen, 'cause sometimes we do.
Yeah, everybody. We all
But
got.
anybody can tell anybody something.
We all got.
right?
Like Patrick was saying though, we all got weaknesses.
Nah, I'm not good with that.
You do, Pops. I do.
No,
Patrick
no,
do.
No, I'm not.
Ron do. Everybody watching do.
No.
We all do.
Guys, the reason
So you will be saying that you're perfect.
I think the wisdom.
I didn't say you said that.
I think
That's what
wisdom
you're
comes
saying.
in. I think it shows you've gained a little more
You have a
wisdom.
witness somewhere.
let me explain to you.
I think it shows you've gained a little more wisdom when you can say that in humility that
Yeah.
I've got some weaknesses.
Let me
To say you
explain.
don't is insane.
Let me explain to you guys why when someone says you got to meet everybody, you can't say that. Because there are people that say no to a lot of things that some people say yes to. Ask them why. Why they say no, why you said yes. Now, everybody, they say nobody's perfect. Y'all heard that? Nobody's perfect. Y'all heard that. Guess what? According to the word, we're supposed to strive to be perfect. If we make perfect decisions, sometimes we have perfect results. Don't sit there and say everybody got a weakness. Just wait until you see what it is, then you say, now that's it. But until someone mess up, you can't necessarily say they got a weakness.
That doesn't make,
Everybody
that,
got
that
weaknesses.
doesn't make any
Okay.
sense, Pops.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense.
You
what
got
you're
weaknesses,
saying right now.
Pops.
let me
I got
say this.
weaknesses.
Okay.
Patrick got weaknesses.
Guys,
Ron
don't
got
never
weaknesses.
own up till you got a weakness. I'm trying to
Thought
tell
about
you.
what I said a little bit and was like,
Listen,
I see what you're
listen.
saying.
Look,
All
I
I'm
agree
telling
with
you.
you saying.
Yeah.
I'm talking about
All right.
Shannon. Have your vices, do what you do, but put a protection behind
That
it.
is his weakness. That's what I'm saying.
You
That's
can-
part of his weakness.
It's
He's
not
got a
all-
blind spot to
Guys,
it.
So you're
it's-
saying he's power tripping?
No, it's
Yeah,
not
that's
called-
what I'm saying. That's part
I
of
feel
his
like
weakness.
I'm so powerful. I
It's
ain't
not
gotta-
called
Yeah,
weakness.
so not only-
It's
not
called
only is that-
mistakes,
I
guys.
got you.
It's
Not
called
only,
mistakes,
not only the
weakness.
fetish itself,
Yeah.
but then thinking I can do this, you know, and I can do this, and then you not necessarily be touched by it.
Hey, Miss B.
You know,
but
hey Miss B, how you doing?
It's not weakness. It's called mistakes.
I want to ask y'all.
And hold on, I'm gonna give Miss B a shout out for joining the podcast. Thank you for joining us, Miss B.
Winston Thornton, what's up, man?
What's up, Winston?
The eye
Thank
test.
y'all for tuning up.
Y'all go to YouTube and look up the eye test. Like, share, subscribe. Subscribe to the eye test if you haven't already. Pretty good podcast.
We're gonna
Check them out on
give you a shout out, Winston. All right, go ahead, Ron. I'm sorry, brother.
Just because somebody tell you something, we don't always listen to what they telling us.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
Sometimes we do.
right. Sometimes we do it, sometimes we don't. Now he paid for the price with this.
Yeah.
Now will he learn for this mistake?
Yeah. And I'll say something.
But that
and
was choice.
Right.
Yeah, I'll say something too real
The
quick.
weakness of a choice.
Alanya brought up a good point. Real quick, Brandon said Kurt Hennig was perfect. He was Mr. Perfect. Nah, I'm tripping. I'm tripping. Anyway, Alanya B says, in my opinion, and can I comment on this real quick?
Sure.
Alanya B says, in my opinion, things have been going downhill for Shannon ever since he accidentally left his phone on live when he was going
Amen.
to Pound Town. But here's my
Choices. I'm choices.
I'm
Like I
expounding.
said, that
No,
ain't weakness, it's choices.
I'm going to expound on that. This proves my point.
That ain't weakness.
Is that's probably a weakness for Shannon. Not only the fetishes, but also the power trip and just, you know what I mean. And in his mind, he's thinking, this will give me notoriety. This will blow up my podcast, so on and so forth. And he did blow up even more after that. But there's only so many chances and so much grace you get with a company. If he hadn't have done the accidental phone on thing, and then this other thing happened with the girl, he might have still had a job. But that,
Michelle.
the accidental phone thing, and then compounded by this other little scandal that he's got, both of them together, that was the final straw. And then somebody else said that I think it was it Brandon? Yes, Brandon Howard. Well, you want to expound on this, Brandon? Because it may be something we're missing. Sharp being hit with another lawsuit. Y'all hear about that?
I told Travis.
Nah, I haven't heard about
I told
that.
Travis.
So
about
just
that.
expound on it
A
for
few
me.
weeks ago, there's another girl, but he didn't believe me.
Dad said that a few weeks ago. Yeah, I didn't believe him because
Yeah, 'cause I be studying guys.
I love my pops, but sometimes he be all over the place. So I didn't believe him.
Well.
So obviously I was wrong.
Now you see,
I was wrong.
Me
I said I was wrong.
Okay, but I'm gonna say this, guys. You guys look at your elders and stop saying because they're aged or because you think they don't know that they all over the place. Cause a person that have lived longer than you,
Do not.
sometimes. But is it okay if I say this?
Yes, sir. I'm sorry.
A person that have lived. Now I'm telling you something everybody needs to listen to. A person that have lived longer than you, they might have just a few things they can tell you that you don't know. That's all I'm saying.
About to go to Pound Town.
Go ahead though. But yeah.
Facts. Lion B said facts, and then Brandon Howard said she's right.
I really think
Oh,
that will
man.
give him another chance. Like, all this calm down, blow over, no did it. But with all this go away, like in maybe 6 months, I think that will give him another chance.
Won't happen.
He hit up somewhere. It won't be
Right.
ESPN, but he hit up
But
somewhere.
you
I wouldn't be surprised if we ended up back with Skip.
no.
It'll be somewhere. He gonna end up going to like
But
CBS.
that could happen now.
He gonna end
I
up
don't see
going.
that.
He gonna end up going to somewhere like CBS where he used to
Right.
be, or
Right.
Fox or something like that. It's gonna end up
I
happening.
just think he just got to look at the mistakes he made.
Mistakes. That's what I said.
Or like you said, he could.
It ain't weakness.
In
it's
my
mistakes.
opinion, first of all, I don't care. Every man has weaknesses because we're not only are we born into
No, we
iniquity,
don't.
we're born into sin.
But
All right, and we don't have the strength or
I'm
the
talking about sinning.
the whereabout to be justified and be righteous on our own. That's another story for another day. But that's everybody.
We're not talking about.
I hate to say it, pops. That includes me, you, Travis,
Oh, no.
everybody.
All right, guys.
All right, but-
I'm trying to tell you guys. I
But-
don't see no parent teaching their kid it's okay because you're gonna be weak. Have you ever? All of the parents, have you taught your kid it's all right because you're gonna
Did
be
I
weak?
say that?
No, I'm asking.
no.
You don't never accept that you
Well,
are
we
weak.
got to stop twisting each other's
Well,
words.
then-
No,
so.
I'm not twisting.
Well, basically what
I'm
Patrick's
saying
saying.
you said the Bible, and I was trying to tell you straight
Uh,
up. Nuh-uh.
Whether it be with gambling, lust,
It's
it's
mistakes.
something. Everybody got something.
right.
You're lusting after women. You're gambling for money. It's something.
But we're talking about
Everybody
Shannon
has
Sharp. We're not talking about all that other stuff. We're talking about.
Yes, we're talking about Shannon Sharp.
This is
Wait,
within the
I
conversation.
know, but no, we're talking about what Shannon did, guys.
What is the?
I'm staying on point.
Why is the pushback on this? Like, is this not a?
No, it's not
Is not
pushback.
what I'm saying a fact? Is it not what I'm saying biblical?
It's not a pushback. We're talking
You
about
are
Shannon.
pushing back against it, though. Really,
We're talking
Pops?
about Shannon Sharp. He made a mistake when I told my boys a while back. When he got done that phone call, he started bragging about what he was doing. I told him this don't come back to bite him. And my friend, the lady said it earlier, it started with a phone call. He was bragging about that mess.
Yeah.
That stuff came back to bite you. And that's what happened. That phone call did that.
So Winston says the live clipped him. When he went on live, clipped him. ESPN's owned by Disney. One scandal when you first get in the door, okay, which is basically what I was saying. But another one that you settle is ball game.
But,
Yeah, true.
And
yeah.
But Shannon had been
And
into
then-
it with 3 or 4 people in the industry, and y'all, that adds up.
then Birds of Prey said correction. Shannon and Ocho is getting hit with a $20 million lawsuit
Acho.
as of Cinco.
No.
Cinco, Ocho.
I don't know if you're talking about Emmanuel Acho
No, Ocho Cinco.
Yeah, well,
or
they
you're
just
talking
told me.
about Ocho.
Yeah.
Chad Johnson.
Yeah,
Okay, you're talking about Ocho.
Yeah,
Chad Johnson.
Because there's another one, Acho, too.
Yeah, and then Ron, after I give Sharon an introduction, then we're gonna let you say what you was gonna say. Sharon, welcome to the podcast.
What's going on,
as usual.
Sharon?
Appreciate you
Long
tuning in.
time.
Nice. Thanks for joining us again. All right, Ron, what was you gonna say?
I just think he got to do better. He
Of
got to
course,
learn from your
yeah.
mistakes.
You got to make better choices.
Yeah,
Right,
but
you got to grow as a man.
Yeah.
At this time in your life, like Travis said, you know what right and wrong is.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's all of us, Ron.
yeah, easier said than done.
You got to do
Oh,
better.
man, y'all.
Right.
I got to do better.
Right.
I gotta do
You got to do
better.
better. Dad got to do better. All of us in the comment sections got to do better. We all have our vices. We all have our issues that we need to work on as humans.
So,
And if somebody says we don't, guess what? Pride goes before what?
The fall.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna keep it in perspective. That guy made a mistake. I'm not gonna look at everybody and say, y'all, we all won't make mistakes, but when you do make them, they're your choice. It's choices, guys.
Yeah.
Now you can call it weakness all
I
you want.
agree.
It's choices.
We're not arguing that.
Everybody that ever broke a crime, it wouldn't call say weak. It was choices. And you can add them and stir them up and put sugar in all you want to, but it's choices.
Because they're weak, too.
We're saying the same things, Pops.
It's both. A little bit of both,
right.
though.
He's saying the same thing.
Now, real quick, just
Most of the bad choices you make in life is because you're weak. And you make those choices. You
Yeah.
know you shouldn't have. You felt you gave in
Yeah.
to something that you know you should have done.
what were you gonna say, Ron?
This is karma. This is karma.
Well, I got one. I got an even better way to
But
put
Ron,
it. Guess what? You reap
let me
what
add on to what you
you
said.
reap what you sow.
But you so
Let me add on what you said, Ron.
You about to say the same thing I'm saying.
You
Yeah.
on the break of saying something because I'm gonna tell you what's right with what you're saying. God, think about what we're doing here. The Bible says we was perish for lack of knowledge. If you're poor and you ain't never had nothing, you get rich all of a sudden. You don't know. It calls choices. So it ain't weakness. If you never had anything, all of a sudden you got everything you need. That ain't weak that you make a mistake. It's lack of
How you
knowledge.
gonna say one part of the
All right.
Bible is true and the other
All
part
right.
ain't?
Well, the
It's
thing-
choice, and I keep saying that the whole time.
Yeah, but the thing about that though, Dad, is
Alright,
if you
okay.
pour, you ain't had nothing, you get something.
It's choice, like knowledge.
Money is not gonna change you. It's just gonna make you more of the person you already
Already
was.
are.
It ain't money.
That's all
It's
that is.
anything you.
No, I know, but I'm just saying.
It ain't money.
I know, but
It's,
that's what I'm
it's
saying, Pops.
if you have something you never had before, lack of knowledge, not having it enough,
It's like
make you make choices.
Everything we say is
saying
getting
the same
pushing
thing
back
I'm
on everything
saying.
we're saying.
There ain't no such thing.
saying
None of
the
us.
same thing I'm
None of
saying.
us pushing back. We all saying our
Dad,
opinion.
you're
That's all
saying
that
the
is.
same
Yeah.
thing I just said, just in different
Bottom
words.
line is choices. Now I'm gonna leave it alone. Bottom line is
Okay.
choices.
I meant to put this comment earlier is that I think Tyler said before we finished that part of the conversation, Justin Fields dislocated his toe.
Yeah, and he got they putting a rubber toe boot on his toe.
Right now he seems to
And
be
they
doing
said
okay
he
with
seemed
it.
to be okay with that.
But in the end, it might come back to harm him because those toe injuries do
I mean,
come
that's,
back.
that's reports I got.
That's what happened to Dion in the beginning.
Now I don't know if they
Yeah.
saying he gonna be out for a long period of time or nothing, but they said since they got the toe on his boot,
They said
Yeah.
he seemed to be okay.
I mean,
right now.
rubber
Go ahead, Ron.
thing on his toe, that he should be
Say
fine.
that again, Travis.
Oh no, they were saying Justin Fields dislocated his toe, and they said they put a rubber boot on his toe.
Right.
So I guess to help him. So I don't know if he gonna be out for like a long period of time or he's okay with the boot on his toe.
I
This-
think
Toe is a tricky thing.
right. That we all play football.
Yeah.
When you talk about your toe, that a little tricky right there.
Yeah, ask Deion.
It's that's tricky.
Ask Deion Sanders. Ask Shaq. Like these people have had toe injuries.
All right, I'm just going by what the Jets
Yeah.
organization said. They said he's
They say he's doing okay.
And of course,
Yeah, that toe didn't
and
get
of-
down until
and of
later
course-
on. They came back to harm him.
now
later
it
on.
makes me wonder: are they downplaying the severity of
I
it?
don't think
well,
they are.
the
I don't
thing
think
with
they
Deion
downplay
is
it.
different though, because the thing with Deion, he had turf toe for years
That's why I said he came back and got it.
and didn't do anything about it. He
Right.
played injured. Majority of the time, and didn't have surgery on it. He
Right.
said if he would have had surgery when it first went bad, instead of playing on it year after year and not having surgery on it, it wouldn't have came to that. That's the
Right.
difference.
I mean, I don't know.
Right.
Like I say, choices.
Real
That's why I
quick.
say that's the difference.
Yeah, go ahead, Ron.
50% of the NFL players got a toe injury.
Turf toe of some kind at some
yeah.
point.
Yeah, some kind of toe injury. Toe,
Yeah.
toe.
But when it starts messing with your ligaments and
Right,
stuff, like in your feet
Right.
and your ankles and stuff,
Right.
you need to do something about that.
Sharon Mullen says to segue into the next thing to finish up the Shannon Sharp thing. She said Shannon's an idiot, typical thinking with the wrong head, which Pop said earlier.
I said I agree with you 100%.
And then
That's what it is.
and then she
right
said,
there.
responding to what Ron said. Ron, his TV's career is pretty much done, unless he sells out to the man. And a lot-
Hey, she got another point. Whoever said that's got a point.
You got all these networks around.
Yeah. That's a lot of power going on that we don't know about.
Yeah.
That just because you don't make it on ESPN, you got CBS, you can make it on all the other podcasts.
Well,
Now-
like I say, him and Joy Taylor probably end up coming up with something
Right.
together.
Joy is talented. She'll be okay.
I don't even know if that's PG.
Yeah, Alanya says.
Joy will be okay.
Alanya
She's
says
talented.
Shannon definitely fumbled his ESPN Disney bag because that was a big bag to have. All of her clout and less, which is what I was just saying. Dang shame.
And Shannon's talent.
Yeah.
He'll fall.
Well, yeah, but it won't be the same. It won't be the same.
him and
This
Joy-
dude had that was $100 million
Yeah,
contract.
but him and Joy Taylor bounced back.
Yeah. Brandon said, I've noticed. I don't.
They'll
Man,
bounce
ain't
back,
even.
bro.
Man, ain't even. Brendan Howard
Think
said.
Joy Taylor bounced back.
Yeah, they'll bounce back.
Brendan Howard said, I've noticed I don't hear Shannon on Nightcap talking about them diamonds and Spinks he be using.
See, now he on the point. See, that stuff right there, talk like that and catch up with you.
And then
That's what happened.
BATL said, I don't know when black men gonna learn to stop messing with these snow bunnies.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Hey, that's an opinion.
Well, as long as we're in society, as long as there are rules to society,
Yeah.
we just got to adopt with the rules and know what rules are in our favor and what rules are not.
And I will-
That's the right way to say it without going on anybody's toes.
And I-
you just
and I-
got to make better
And I
choices.
will say,
I think women are crazy no matter the race.
yeah, well,
Regardless of what
I'm not
color.
gonna-
I'm
I'm not gonna go
I'm
there.
not saying
No,
no.
you
Let
gotta
me
do that.
finish. You gotta
Good,
let me
good,
finish.
good,
What I'm
Trap.
saying. And I'm not saying all women. I'm saying like there's crazy women in every race. So I don't think it's the color pretty much matters. It's just sometimes you find a bad one.
And I will say,
I don't call them crazy.
I will say to respond to her
There's
comment.
crazy ones in every race.
I know plenty of.
Black, white.
I know plenty of.
I know what you're saying, but I don't call them
I
crazy.
knew plenty of black women who've married white men, and they've had children, have long, healthy marriages. I've known white women and black men who've had children together and have a family, have long, healthy marriages. So I don't think it's just a matter of one race having issues or whatever. So I'll just say that. Now that may be experience for some people, but you know, and then we all have our opinion too. So
I said it before.
go ahead, Ron.
I've been with my wife for 15 years. And Miss B, you know how I get down, Miss B. So I don't know why you put that question out there. But I've been with my wife for 15 years. And yes, she's white. And the reason I got with her because she was dead.
She was there, you said?
She was there.
Yeah,
She
I
was
got
there
you.
for the bad times and the good times. She was there.
Well, you said a mouthful there.
And she always had my back, Miss B.
Well, Ron, I can add something to that, and you can tell me if I'm right or wrong. Yeah, the reason you supposed to see it because she was there, but I tell you one reason, what the real reason was why you with her. Because you guys connected. Out of everything and everybody that we got going on in our life. And when we connect with something or somebody, it's different, guys.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to be honest with everybody. It connect. That's the whole cue. So with this black and white thing, I said it's society. They got rules. You got to adopt the rules, find out which one work for you and which one don't. And if you can do that, you can work it. You can make it work. That's not getting on anybody's toes. That color ain't got nothing to do with it. It's just the rules of society, the laws. You just got to adopt with the laws and know which one is your favorite one. Not.
Wallace Smith, go ahead, Ron.
Everything not for everybody.
Amen. That's true. That's pretty much what it is.
That's true.
What's going on, Wallace?
That's
I'm
pretty much what it is, Ron.
trying to get to that.
All you gotta do is say it.
Everything not for everybody.
Everybody is not for everyone.
And I learned that from Travis. Travis told me that a long time ago. He was like, everything not for everybody.
That's true.
You got your bad ones, you got your good ones. And what you like.
He had good bringing up.
Right.
That's got a lot to do with it.
So I give you what?
Big up the Pops in the house. We did have a good upbringing.
But let me say this, guy. I had friends run. I had friends that I come up with. Some of them end up real bad. I won't go through that. Some of them, everybody can relate to it. I got friends that end up real bad guys. Some drinking, smoke, some dead, and some drug addicts. Some. But a lot of the guys that are still around, they'll come to me and ask me, man, give me some advice, because I should have listened to you back in the day. I didn't go through some changes they went through. Y'all say it's weakness. No, it ain't weakness. It's choices. All that stuff they went through, I didn't have those problems. Now, when we young and single, we do young and single thing. That's what I'm saying. So you can't take what you get when you're young and say, well, I was wrong. That was then. Now, God's going to judge us for right now.
Right.
Now, we'll be just for some things we did. But justification is why you grown and what you do now. Forget about what you done back in the day.
Right.
You're grown, and you're on a different trend now. So all I'm telling y'all right now is, forget about what you done. If you don't forgive yourself, nobody gonna forgive you. Forgive yourself first, find a seat, and know who's in control, and make good choices. That's the best I can tell everybody.
Wallace Smith, what's going on, man? Welcome to the chat. To finish up the Shannon Sharp thing, which is an interesting topic, so
I feel sorry for
it's
him.
still going. Sharon Mullen says,
He had talent.
she said, this ain't all of a sudden, though. This man has had millions for over 15 years. Then he said he should have signed, he should have learned these rules by now. He got in trouble at the first job with CBS Sports. He didn't learn then. He didn't learn then?
That's real. That's real.
See, I did not know.
He learned, but the choices.
Yeah, and I'm going to get to your comment in just a second, Alanya, about
Hey,
just...
that was awesome. What you said. That's real.
And then Winston says, Shannon and Ocho is supposed to shoot a pilot for a show based on all their podcasts, based off the podcast. Now that show going to have to be, go to Tubi.
Shit, I wish I had a show on Tubi. I'll take it.
No, but you get what you
I
saying.
know,
though.
but you still getting paid.
But you
Shit.
trying to say something else.
Yeah, and
I'll take Tubi in a heartbeat.
And Alliance said, "Amen. Race has nothing to do with it." Yeah, and
That's
listen,
what I was trying to say.
Tubi got some
while ago.
good stuff on there.
and don't get me wrong,
I know, but you know what you was
and BATL. Everybody's got their opinions, and some people have different experiences and stuff too. And what you're saying is true in some cases,
choices.
but it's just people are different, and this situation is different.
Yeah, women are different in
Yeah.
each race. Nobody's the
Yeah,
same.
yeah, yeah.
So that's
Yeah,
why
so,
I say
but
it
that-
ain't just white
yeah,
women.
and-
It ain't just black.
And that don't mean we're trying
Everybody's
to
different.
gang up to shoot down your comment or your opinion.
Yeah, everybody's
so.
different. That's all.
Let me say this,
Shit.
Miss B, I got nothing but respect for you.
Yeah.
She made a lot of sense now.
And it is true in some cases.
Yeah.
It is true in some cases. Yeah, but yeah, she said, okay, we see it all the time, and then don't get me started. There's been plenty of stories with these white women, but okay, I mean, and it is some, but
Oh no, it's a lot of them now. Yeah, for sure.
Remember, societies have laws. You just got to find out which one in your favor and choose and make the right choice. That comes down to it, everything.
Big Low Country Sports, what's
Big
going
Country,
on?
what up, Bo?
He said, what in the world, Bo? Enjoy the show,
This
fellas.
is another Atlanta Falcons fan right here.
Right.
And guys, if you don't know about Big Low Country Sports, go subscribe to his channel on YouTube. And appreciate you joining us, Big Low.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yep, I gotta pull up this Tubi clip for y'all because if I pull it up, then y'all gonna see. You
Let's
might
get
not
off
want
this
your.
subject.
Hey, Sharon, I ain't laughing at all. That's what I'm trying to tell them. Tubi pays. That's
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
Let's
love
get
to have
into
a show
subject
on
first,
Tubi.
fast before you do that. Let's get off this thing. And everybody got more questions?
Yeah,
about
I'm
Shannon?
just setting it up, pops.
I think Shannon, he's got talent. He's one of the best tight ends in the business. He done been, like she said, this started a while back. He's had enough opportunities, enough chances to learn from him. But he chose, here we go again. But he chose
But,
not to learn.
but Pop,
And he'll tell you that himself. He's responsible for his own choices.
you gotta look at a lot of people don't get it on the first trial, on the second trial, on
Yeah.
the third trial.
They don't get it until they get caught.
Right. You got to keep on bumping your head against the wall till you
Yeah.
finally realize.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shannon just made hella bad choices on
Right,
this
you
one.
made
Yeah.
bad
Like, and it's like he's not learning. It's like at some point, like even when you made your first couple mistakes, like bro, that should have been the sign right there. Listen,
Yeah.
all right, I did this wrong the first time or the second time. This time I got to do this. He didn't even put a fail-safe system behind himself this time. This is
He
crazy.
did do it. He did.
Yeah.
Dude,
I don't get
dude,
this.
he got real friends around him.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he got friends around him.
Sure
No,
he
no,
does,
no.
but
Pop,
a man gonna do what he want to do, right?
Wait a minute. You did not hear the key word like that.
I heard what you said, real.
No, I heard exactly what you said, but
Yeah, he got real friends around him.
Ron, a man gonna do what he want to do at the end of the day, bro.
Hey,
Yeah,
man.
man, if your friend come to you, be like, "Play, you might soon lose some money over this female. You might want to leave her alone."
Shit, most of them ain't gonna be telling that because they too busy doing their own
Doing this
dirt.
himself, yeah.
Hey, look, listen, guys. Shannon brought up a good point. Tubi pays. Don't be clowning Tubi because Tubi pays. That's all I'm
That's what I was
saying.
trying to tell y'all. Y'all see
I
that
mean-
way?
But listen, I gotta share this real
You know,
quick, guys.
pay if you ain't got
Look.
trouble.
Listen, everybody should aspire to have their everybody should aspire to have their content and everything put on Tubi because this is the quality that you get from Tubi.
Yeah, but it depends on what trouble you done been into too, though, you know?
No, just the quality you get. So don't underestimate Tubi.
No, I'm not talking about Tubi. I'm talking about if a person them had more bad happening in his reputation, I don't care what him or her go to. That thing gonna follow you, and a lot of people gonna say, I
You
don't
gotta
fool with
unmute
that.
it, man, if you're
I'm
gonna
trying.
play
Give me a second, Trap. Yeah,
The
this is what,
reputation is received.
so check this out, pops. This is the quality we're talking about with Tubi.
Oh, this cat. Child.
Why are he drunk? Lord have mercy.
Tubi.
And you know what? At least that's kind of realistic though, because I've seen people in real videos of people shooting people and trying to run off and fall. So that's kind of realistic.
It's realistic.
It's actually kind of realistic, actually. Like,
But my
You got a chance to shoot a scene, and have it be the way you want it
Yeah,
to.
but that video is kind of
No, I don't care what you say. You can't justify that. If you got to see,
Bro, I've seen videos of real.
No. This is supposed to be a
shootings.
movie. This is supposed to be.
So that makes it realistic.
This is supposed to be dramatized.
It's funny.
No, you don't
but it's
shoot somebody like that and then run and then fall. No,
Bro, that happens all the time.
no, not for the movie.
This man not.
You jumping up. I'm not saying it
There's so
don't.
many videos.
I'm not saying it don't happen. What I'm saying is you got a chance to dramatize this the way you want it on the big screen.
Maybe that Pat.
And they decided to keep this clip in there instead of shooting it over. You know what happened? This
Sometimes
dude.
they do that on purpose.
You know what
on
happened? This dude
TV.
fell so hard that he couldn't shoot another scene, so they had to keep.
Listen what I'm saying, bro. Sometimes they do that.
What you
stuff-
say, Ron?
They do that stuff on. How you gonna say what you say, Ron? And I'm talking.
Go ahead and finish.
That's crazy, bro.
Stay home, guys.
What I'm saying is this: they do that stuff on Tubi sometimes on purpose because they know people are gonna clown it.
Yeah.
And that's what makes people actually go watch it, just to laugh at those things. But they don't know why people going to watch it just to laugh at it. That's giving them views and that's building their product up.
Kudos
They
to
do
them.
that on purpose, bro.
You gotta look at it. Do they still get paid? Yeah.
Absolutely. He has to pay to get his
Right.
bumps and bruises taken care of.
Right.
Yeah.
But he's still getting paid on what can we call it to?
It's a streaming platform like Netflix or
Right.
Hulu or anything else.
like Hulu.
And Tubi's free, and for a lot of people that can't afford some of these apps that's get really expensive, it's actually good for them because they can watch it for free. And they got over thousands of movies and shows, so
Yeah.
it's actually a good app.
So he's doing they doing what they love to do.
I barely watch it, but still.
It's funny to us, but
But see, I can see the humor in it, but at the same time, it's like I've seen real videos of people shooting people and trying to run and get away so fast they actually fall. So it's like it's not that funny to me because I've seen this.
Winston Thornton said, the eye test said, dude took off running after the hit like Tom Brady on the RPO. Like Tom Brady. Trying to run an RPO and fell, tripped over his own feet. Dang.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, you see that a lot.
Yeah.
And then Brandon Howard said the movie's budget so low, they don't reshoot to mess up. That's what I'm saying, Brandon. Like, once it's done, it's done.
Yeah.
And Brandon, anybody that watch Tubi know by now. That's what Patrick is not
I
understanding.
know that about Tubi. I'm just clowning, man. I'm just making fun.
He doesn't get that.
I get it.
They got a reputation, so now they didn't start doing stuff like that on purpose and leaving it in because they know people gonna come back and watch their product.
I do get it.
Just
Trav.
for that.
I do get it. Trav.
For mess
Just
ups.
Having a laugh. That's all. Just having a laugh.
No, I know. I'm just saying, Pap. That's
Okay.
what they
If
do.
we through with the Shannon Sharp stuff, man, and move on to the next.
Yeah, I think we
But,
are.
but everybody tonight made some good
You
points.
gotta go with the conversation if it's flowing.
I'm asking. Are we done? That's why I asked. But everybody made a good point about this guy could have made better choices, but he did start a while back down
Yeah,
the road.
Sharon threw up a link for you, Ron, to go look up.
I know and don't see after this.
Yeah. And then she said he's thirsty. When he started Nightcap, that's when I started noticing his sex obsession. Ron, I mentioned it on TUT one time. That he talks about it too much and reveals too much in the public, which I agree with that.
Yeah.
And then Alanya B says, keep in mind, Shannon is 57 years old, LOL. He is old enough to make wiser decisions with his time and money. Just saying.
And it is right there.
Yeah, it is.
And they come right back to what? Decisions. Choices.
You older, but that don't mean you older up here.
Well,
That's true.
maturity is supposed to set in with age and time. Supposed to.
But not for everybody.
Not for everybody. Like you said earlier, not everybody don't learn. You know?
Got some interesting comments, too. Yep.
So you're right, Ron. You're on point. You're on point, bro.
Winston said, Tubi and Disney money are two different stratospheres. That's what the point of the comment. The trajectory of Nightcap could have easily had them on first take pace in a couple of years. Shannon clipped them. Yep, and then Shannon says, just remember, Tubi is owned by Rupert Murdoch, who also owns Fox News and other conservative companies.
Right.
And y'all know what the strange thing about this whole thing is? Every rookie that goes in the NFL, they take a class on watch out for certain people out there because they're trying to get your money. Men and women, they'll come after you. Everybody takes a course on that. You remember that now. All the rookies have a course on that.
But as they should though, because they're still young men growing into adulthood and they still impressionable.
Yeah.
So
Well,
that
how
actually makes
many
sense for
of
them.
How many of them do really listen?
Money,
A lot of them do.
money clouds your choices, and you make strange choices with more money you get, or with more prestige, or something you never had.
Right.
Lack of knowledge it degrades. It takes away from you. Lack of knowledge. It ain't gotta be a lot of money. It's other things that you ain't had. You get it all of a sudden you just go crazy.
Yeah,
You seen
I'm
people
more like that.
change, their attitude change. You say, man, you different. Why you acting so different? I got a good job. Now see, when you had that job, you act like that. It don't have to be money. It could be different things you never had.
Right there.
And that's what we're talking about. That's what our friends everybody was talking about. It's choices.
All right, moving on.
Moving
Lack
on,
thereof.
yep.
All right, moving on to
Shannon, yeah, go ahead. Shannon says, who going to the Super Bowl this season? We'll get to that at the third topic.
We're
because
gonna
I'm
get
pretty
to it.
Third topic, but the second topic, go ahead, Trap.
the next topic. The Falcons and Michael Penix is cooking at camp with Kyle Pitts, mostly at wide receiver. What are your thoughts on this? And who is the best team in the NFC South? Let's talk about it. Ron?
Tampa Bay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go first.
Go ahead, Ron. You go first. We want y'all to go first.
Since you're a Falcon fan, I'll let you go
I'm
first.
finna share with my chest. ATL. Now what's up?
She said, "Stop calling her Shannon. Her name ain't Shannon."
And tell us
I'm
why.
sorry,
And tell
Shannon.
us
I'm sorry.
why. Tell us why, bro.
Sorry, Shannon. Are we talking? You know what, Sharon? We talking about Shannon Sharp, and I keep saying Shannon instead of Sharon. I'm sorry, Sharon. My
Ron,
fault.
tell us why you make that
I
choice.
don't know why you kept saying.
My bad. No, I just wanted everybody to hear my
Hold on,
apology.
Ron. Let him get
I'm
through.
sorry. I just want to hear my apology. We talking about Shannon Sharp, and I guess I didn't even realize I was saying Shannon. It made me keep saying Shannon. So sorry about that, Sharon. She said it's okay, Pat. All right, go ahead, Ron. Sorry about that.
I think our defense playing with a different attitude now. We got two of the SEC pass rushers, and they brought that attitude, like Pop said last week. They brought that attitude. We needed those dogs.
Yeah.
And they brought that mindset that I can kick your ass on the field.
Yeah.
We could be friends after, but I can get to you and show everybody I'm not the one to be after.
Yeah.
And I'm saying that the Falcons are really chippy at camp. I mean, this is for everybody. Like everybody does this around camp time. You know, the camp fights and
The culture.
But that's good for us because it shows that mentality that we've been lacking for years. It's coming
Culture.
back.
It's culture.
The culture is changing, and
Yeah.
and like I say, I hate that Jalen Walker is injured though, Ron. I don't know if you know that. He's got a hamstring injury,
Yeah.
and he's been missing a couple of weeks. That's what they're saying. So I'm hoping that he comes back okay from this, because that's our draft pick. So he's gotta.
I think he's gonna be just fine.
But what do you think about Michael Penix and the Kyle Pitts connection though?
Michael Penix, I know he been ball out of control this. Kyle Pitts, our tight end got to show up this year to get paid for us.
Yeah, I think you will actually, because from what I've been seeing in camp, Kyle Pitts is, for one, he's healthy, so he's looking like he's finally back to his rookie form when he was playing with Matt Ryan when he got 1,000 yards. Excuse me. So I think that, and Michael Penix is a gunslinger, and was the most accurate quarterback coming out of that year's draft.
Right.
So that combination, and Michael Penix said you're going to see a lot more of this him and Cal connection. So he's making a point to get Kyle Pitts involved to get him acclimated into the offense, to where people can stop saying, oh, he's not doing anything. He's not contributing to the offense. The trade rumors is out the window now because Penix says he wants him here, and he's going to make sure that he get him the ball. And he's playing more at wide receiver because, like I said, our wide receiver, Darnell Mooney, has been hurt. So he's going to be out for a little while, and that's why we signed DJ Chark.
Right.
And I think DJ Chark is going to be like a wild card for us, too, that ain't nobody talking about.
And I am so glad we going under the radar. But it seems like when ESPN put all the pressure on a team, it don't really work out. Can we agree on that?
Some of that's
Right.
true.
Well, I mean, we under the radar for now, but not really, Ron. Cause they starting to pick up steam. Like they starting to really talk about us a lot, and rightfully so, cause we won't be under the radar for long. Trust me.
Oh, I know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
My- No, go ahead, Ron. If you're not, go ahead.
I done.
Okay.
No, go ahead.
I always weigh potential against track record. Like every off season, like for instance the Jets 2 years ago, greatest potential. You know what I mean? Like we were saying the Jets are gonna do this and do that, and didn't pan out. Aaron Rodgers got hurt, so on and so forth.
Who was saying that?
A lot of people were saying that.
Nobody saying that.
Matter of fact, we said it on the podcast. You was like
Not
the Jets
me.
looking dangerous this year.
No.
Yeah, you did.
No.
I mean,
Go back and look up podcast. You did.
I never said that. How was the Jets gonna do something
Hold
against?
on, hold for a second. This is 2 years ago when
Hold on,
when
wait.
Aaron. Hold on, let me finish. When Aaron first went to him, and they drafted. They had a couple of good young draft picks, and they made a couple of offseason moves. And then the year before that, they had a really good defense. The year before that, so
Defense ain't never been an issue.
well, what I'm saying is, even you said the Jets look like they got a lot of potential this year. They look like they can be dangerous.
I never said that they're gonna do anything in the AFC.
I didn't say that you said that
That's what I'm saying.
particularly.
Like,
What I'm
I
saying,
never picked them to outwin anybody
I
or
didn't-
none of that. So
did
I
I-
never held them at no.
did I
highest-
say that?
I'm saying
All I'm saying is we all said, including you,
no.
that they had a lot of
Don't me in that because I
that they
didn't
had a
say
lot of
that.
potential. You did say that.
Anyway, I did
So,
not put no Jets in no high esteem.
Well,
Never.
To finish my point, I always weigh potential against track record, and a lot of teams seem to have potential, if not consecutive years, every year, every other year, whatever. And it may be the same way with Atlanta, but you can't say they're the best team in the South because they hadn't made the playoffs for 3 years, and Tampa Bay has. So right now, as we sit here right now, from the last 2 or 3 seasons going into this season, Tampa Bay is the best team in the AFC South. Now,
Yeah.
if you match that with
Be
potential,
NFC South.
I mean NFC South. But if you match that with potential, I mean, on the
Sheesh.
roster and the potential stuff, I mean, like y'all could do some things. So I guess we'll see how it pans out. But as we sit here right now, Tampa Bay is the best team in the NFC South.
If you say so, we swept their ass last year. But anyway, go ahead,
I
Ron.
couldn't get on Travis.
That's just like us. Listen, that's just like us sweeping Baltimore. Is Baltimore a better overall team? We sweep Baltimore every year,
But they was actually better than y'all though.
but we sweep them every year when they better than
But
us.
I mean, they actually was better.
But we sweep them every year when they're better than us.
But
You cannot get away from this
Listen,
point.
I'm
No,
trying-
Ron. Everybody in the comment section, the same point that Travis just
I didn't push the
made.
button because this man won't.
No,
shut
no, no,
up.
no, no. The same point Travis is trying to make. I make a point. We dominate Baltimore year in and year out. But I consider as a Steelers fan, they were overall better team than us.
There was.
So y'all can sweep
But
Tampa
Tampa
Bay.
was not a better overall better team than us last year.
Apparently they were.
We did it ourselves last year.
Apparently they
It wasn't
were.
them because we swept them.
Look,
They took advantage of opportunity. That's just
You
like
know what I'm
saying,
I understand.
Trap,
Now,
pops.
that's what I'm
That's just like
guys.
saying. That's just like
Hold
saying.
on, give me a second. Just give me
One
a
at a
second.
time.
I wasn't finished.
Hey,
I know, but
one at a
can I
time.
say this?
I wasn't finished. Pops, that's just like saying if you beat a team, Pops. Let's say you, like for instance, you beat us last year, right? To Steelers. What if I come to you afterwards and say, what did I do after when we came back to the podcast? Y'all were the better team that day. Y'all won. Congrats. What if I came back and said, well, y'all didn't really beat us. We did it to ourselves. At the end of the day,
That's what you said.
you made it. No, I didn't say
Yes.
that. No, I didn't.
Yes.
No, I didn't. I said
Yes.
I gave them props. Ron, did I not give them props when they beat us?
It's on video. bro.
All I'm saying is this.
don't put
All I'm
me-
saying is this.
One at a time, guys.
At the end of the day, if I come to Pops and say, well, you really didn't beat us, we beat ourselves, which I did not say. Pops gonna be like, yeah, but we made the plays that we need to make and we won, y'all. At the end of the day, our score was higher than y'all's, we won.
All right. I couldn't
Same
get-
thing with Tampa Bay and Atlanta. That's all
No,
I'm
it ain't the
saying.
same thing. Cause we hold on, Ryan. I'm gonna say
So
this.
that's all I'm saying. So you give excuses and so on and so forth.
I ain't got no excuses, but I'm gonna say what I.
All
gotta
I'm
say.
saying is-
One at a time, guys. One at a time now.
At the end of the day, Tampa ended up having a better season. They were a better overall team.
Okay. Look.
Now, like what I like.
I'll push the button with Travis.
You didn't push no button with me.
Patrick,
Yeah, I
go
did.
ahead, Chad.
How you gonna push a button when we beat their ass both times? That don't even make sense.
How'd y'all season end up?
Now, like I said,
That's just like us in
it-
Baltimore.
It'll be
Patrick, let
different.
him now. You just got to go ahead.
Go ahead.
Chad.
This man. You gonna let me talk now, man? I
If
let
you keep
talk.
addressing me personally,
I wasn't addressing you. I'm addressing them.
Okay, go
But
ahead.
the rule is,
Go ahead,
you
go
gotta
ahead.
let him talk.
But anyway, what I'm saying is this. It'd be different if we would have split one with them. Then you can say, okay, they was better than us because they did beat us at least once. We swept them, and then our defense faded out at the end and caused us to lose the rest of those games. It wasn't because of them. They was not the better team than us. We was clearly the better team. Continue, Ryan.
Now, Patrick, I don't know if you did your research about Tampa Bay, but they going into the season injured. What I mean by that, they offensive line injured.
They didn't got nothing to do with nothing. I'm talking about track record. The last, no, he paused like you wanted me to respond. I don't know.
Their best offensive lineman is injured going into the season. They got a lot to do with it. You need to keep Baker Mayfield up. And their best offensive lineman will not be there for 4 or 5 weeks.
Okay.
Okay, you need your offensive lineman to keep your quarterback up. If
How does
you
that-
don't
what-
have the best offensive lineman, how you gonna keep Baker Mayfield?
What does that have to do with anything I just said?
They got a lot to do with it.
No, it don't. I'm listening.
Because you're going into the season injured and missing your best offensive lineman. And week 1, we played them at home.
They don't have a thing. They don't have a thing to do with what I just said. I said track record. The last 2 or 3 years. I'm not talking about this season. We don't know about this season. We don't know what's going to happen.
Well, it
But
goes,
going-
it
coming
goes on
from-
projections.
Coming from last season into this season, as we sit here right now, I'm the pick king. Until the end of this season, that can't change. It's the same. It's the same principle. Like, we don't know what's going to happen this season, right, Pops? Like, Pops could win, Travis could win, but as it is right now, after last season, I'm the champ. So in that division,
talking about
guess
Tampa Bay, dog.
in that division, guess what? The last 2 or 3 years, as it sits right now, Tampa Bay is the best in that division.
They're not better.
Now, it might change this year. The injuries might play a effect. I wasn't talking about this year coming up. I specifically said potential versus track record.
And like I said, it's based on projection.
I wasn't finished, but
It's based on projection. And
what I was saying is you can have the potential, but at the same time you gotta mirror it against track record.
And this is how I know we were better than Tampa Bay. Because last year, it came
If you don't quit cutting me off, dude, I'm not finished. Give me a second.
You stopped. I thought you was done.
No, you just jumped in there.
No, you stopped.
If you put potential against track record, yeah, all these teams have potential. And on paper, I said this earlier, y'all look like y'all can do some things, but y'all have looked like that before. Potential versus track record. Track record says the last 2 or 3 years it's been Tampa Bay. They've made playoff push. They've made pretty fairly deep playoff runs. That's all I was saying.
Can I ask?
Now I'm finished. Go ahead,
Trav.
Trav.
Been talking about.
Well, let Travis finish his point real quick, Pops.
you
I'm
need
sorry.
to. You got to rebut that.
Oh no, I'm just gonna say it's obvious who was the better team. It came down to us controlling our own destiny. We had 3 games left. Our defense faded out and caused us to lose those games. Our offense kept us in all those games, had a chance to win all those games, and our defense gave it up at the end. Michael Penix did his job to put us in position to win those games and in those games, and then the defense gave it up at the very end, caused us to lose. We win those games, we win our division, and in the playoffs. Tampa had nothing to do with that. That's my point I'm making, and we swept them. So they were obviously not the better team last year.
We swept. I'm asking y'all a question. The last 5-6 seasons, what's Pittsburgh Steelers record against the Baltimore Ravens? 6 seasons, that's 12 games. Guess what? We were freaking 8-4 against Baltimore the last 6 seasons.
They were talking about Atlanta and
No, I'm making a point, Pops. You can use other teams to make a point. It's the same topic. We're on the same topic.
you can.
Am I going to sit here and say because we got Baltimore's number in the regular season, we sweep them or split a game? That hadn't been swept by Baltimore in 8 seasons? Am I going to sit here and say that we're a better team than them? No. They're a better overall team. They've been making it to AFC championships. We just got their number in the regular season. But then we've even played them in the playoffs. Y'all have not played Tampa Bay in the playoffs. If you play Tampa Bay in the playoffs, you beat them in the playoffs and advance and stop them from advancing, we having a totally different conversation.
Ravens is a better team.
But Ravens, I'm saying that Ravens is a better team. Just because
but Tampa wasn't better than us. That's the
well, you can say that all you want, but the record shows.
They didn't beat us, bro.
The record shows Baltimore couldn't beat us in the regular
They
season.
didn't beat us.
You're making my point.
But the point I'm making
Do you realize you're making my
point
point?
I'm making
Y'all
is
was talking about Atlanta.
Tampa had nothing to do with us not getting to the playoffs. Is what I'm saying. We did that to ourselves.
Look,
If you better than that team, you're gonna beat that team
We did beat the team.
in the playoffs.
We did beat the team.
You're gonna have a better overall season. You're gonna go to the playoffs. You're gonna make a better playoff
We
run.
just didn't win the last 3 of our
You're gonna win. You're gonna win your division.
Guys,
We
can
didn't
I
win the
say
last 3
something
of our
now?
Yeah, but
games to
Tampa
get
Bay
us
has been doing this for
into
3
the
years.
playoffs. That was the issue.
Well,
What cost Tampa?
Tampa Bay is a better team overall. Even Sharon says it. Sharon says Tampa Bay is the best team in that division.
And she also says, who cares about Atlanta? What they did last year. We care because we're Falcon fans.
But the point is,
I can say the same thing about the Steelers. Who cares about the Steelers?
we made it to the playoffs.
Can I make a point,
I mean,
guys?
what
We made it to the playoffs, and that's just like me
when you say
saying,
stuff like that,
But
who
the
cares
question was
about
about
We care
Atlanta,
because
guys.
We are Atlanta Falcon fans.
okay,
So just like y'all Steelers fans, y'all care about y'all Steelers, right? So when you say stuff like
Yeah.
that, it's like I'm gonna call you out on it.
Alanya B
We
says,
care. What you
yes,
mean,
Falcons
we care?
swept Tampa Bay, but Tampa still won the division. Every year is different, though. Everybody in the comments is saying it.
I mean, that's true.
But everybody's got their opinion.
Anybody that watched the Falcons and watched Tampa know that Tampa was not better than us.
No,
last year.
that's not what everybody's saying. You saying everybody.
They didn't watch all the Falcon games. I guarantee they didn't.
Doesn't matter.
It does matter because you gotta watch and study what you're watching to
No,
know what's going on.
it does matter. It
You
doesn't
can't just
matter.
watch highlights.
It
and go,
doesn't.
"Oh, okay,
It
this
doesn't
is what
matter.
happened, it's
Tampa
fine."
Bay won the
It
division
does
last.
matter.
Tampa Bay won the division last 3 years. That's all I'm saying. And I know it's a pushing a button because that's your team. Atlanta's your team. I get it.
It's just crazy what you're saying.
It's
Like
not crazy.
Like I said.
They won the division. That's just like me saying we're
I got
better.
something to say,
to
guys.
say a team is better than us that couldn't even beat us is insane.
That's just like me saying again that we're better than Baltimore because we sweep them. We own Baltimore in the regular season. The last
insane.
8 to 10
Ain't nothing to do
seasons.
with y'all. I'm just talking
Let me
about
ask you a
us.
question, Ron. Let me ask you a question. Just,
It was about Atlanta Falcons, guys.
it is, but I'm making a point,
But
Pop.
they
It's the
still
same
lose.
topic.
I
It's the
ain't
same
talking
topic,
about no
Pop.
Steelers and no Ravens. I'm talking about Falcons.
Let me ask you a question.
That's the
Let
topic.
me ask you a
That's what
question,
we're
Ron.
talking about.
Let me ask you a question, Ron. We're either 8-4, 9-3 against the Ravens regular season last
Yeah, about
6 to 8 seasons. Does that mean? And we've swept out of the last 4 seasons. We swept the Ravens
We off subject.
3 out of 5 seasons, and then split 1-1 the other 2. Does that make us better than the Ravens overall, or does that mean we just have their number in the regular season?
that means overall y'all a better team.
Overall, so not only can we not win our division. No, I'm just saying. We're having a conversation.
Okay.
We can't win our division. Some of the other teams that the Ravens play, they beat them, and we can't beat them.
But-
Hold on, let me finish. Some of the other teams that the Ravens play, because everybody in our division plays the same teams from the other division on the schedule. They beat the other teams that we can't beat. They end up making it to a divisional round or an AFC championship. But we're the better team.
Let me say this. Sometimes a team got your number.
Okay, that's my point.
Okay. We beat ourselves last year. You do throw your hands up like you got the Holy Ghost and all that stuff.
No, I'm throwing my hand up because it's ridiculous. And I get it, it's your team.
When you got a messed up defensive coordinator that never coached in the NFL and don't know what he's doing, it's gonna make you look bad.
Yeah, literally cost us games.
You're starting to sound like a Dallas fan.
No, I sound like a really.
Let him tell you what's going on.
Go ahead, Ron.
Just like he let you talk.
Go ahead,
That's
Ron.
what he
See, you
said.
studying the team a lot better than you did, Patrick. Let him tell you.
Stop trying to make everything out of a joke, bro.
Our defensive coordinator this year got more experience than our defensive coordinator last year. So, make that make sense. Our defensive coordinator last year did not have no experience in the NFL whatsoever. That's why I said we beat ourselves. If we had our defensive coordinator this year, last year, I guarantee we would have been in the playoffs. I guarantee it.
Bird, Nate said, Ron, we played a few teams with backup offensive linemen and we still was last place in sacks. What the F? Your own teammate.
Can I say something now, guys? Can I say something?
You stopped for like 5 seconds, Ron. I thought you were done. It's my fault, man.
Your fault.
Guys, I'm gonna put it back on perspective. We was talking about the Atlanta Falcons and their status, and what do we see that's different about it, and do we see there's a grandeur of where are they gonna be? Are they competitive this year? That's what we're talking about. All those other stuff is great, but I'm gonna tell you what I see. Something Atlanta got now that they ain't been having. Every football team that's winning, they got what on defense? A pass rusher. Atlanta Falcons for the last 2 or 3 seasons ain't had that. And I'm telling everybody right now, you can say Tampa Bay, when you get whooped twice by the same team, I don't care what you say. If they play you the third time, it's a good possibility. The momentum is on their side, they're going to beat you again. Now, all I'm telling y'all is this. Y'all got some dogs now. I'm telling everybody right now, they keep talking about, see, for the last 2 weeks, the talk shows, the talking head, y'all ain't under no weather like that. They're telling that they think y'all going to win y'all division. I know y'all think y'all under, no you're not. Because Atlanta got 3 things. Y'all got 3 things that you didn't have. But I told y'all years ago, once y'all get y'all a good pass rush, now you got 2 of them things. Pause.
Got more than 2.
But I'm talking, let me explain what I mean. It's 2 of them that I like. I'm just saying, I know you got 3 of them that's
You should
possible.
have represented us right if you could represent us, bro.
Look, I know you could come in and say it better.
Just saying.
Do y'all see the point I'm trying to say? You got 2 pass rushes that I'm saying that I've been watching. I know you got 3 good ones, but I'm talking about 2 of them that I know it's going to be one of those kind like Brown said a while ago.
Got more than 3.
See, I didn't even cut y'all off at one time. I didn't even cut y'all off. I'm trying to be respectful, but I be business.
My bad. Go
The
ahead.
bottom line they're going to say is I'll leave it alone. I'm not an Atlanta Falcon fan, but I love watching Atlanta Falcon play. Y'all know that. I'll tell you that. But I'll tell you this much right now. Y'all ain't never had the problem with offense. You seem to always been right there where you need it with offense. But Atlanta Falcons' problem has been good pass rushers. Because what's been killing y'all, you didn't have a pass rush. When the games get down in the later quarters, you didn't have that pass rush step up and stop that quarterback. So that made the pass more clear and more better. As an opposite, all I'm telling y'all guys now, you got some pass rush. I say some, I say 2. I like 2 of them. But I say you got 3 of them, but you got 2 that I know for a fact. Atlanta now can go out there and they can get down in the trench and they can be dogs like everybody calls. Every team that's winning, they got a pass rusher or 2 or 3.
That's what I'm saying, Winston. That's exactly what I'm saying.
And if this team
Crazy.
swept,
Which means that the very best y'all
I'm
are eating.
talking, Patrick. Come on now.
Well, Travis said something while you were talking, so I responded with
Last
Travis.
year, though, we was the better team.
I'm sorry,
We
Pops.
swept their ass, is what I'm saying.
Go ahead, Pops.
I was trying to make everybody see what's going on, what's different about the Atlanta Falcons now. They ain't the same team. The coaches ain't even, everything's different. All the teams this year, that's why I said the Jets don't fool a lot of people. All these teams this year is a little different. So a lot of people got their goals and their idea and their opinion who's going to win. Guys, I'm telling you, things going to be a little different this year.
Like I said, this year, the Jets got real potential this year.
Jets got potential
With
this
Justin
year.
Fields at the helm and Aaron Glenn at head coach. But we'll see what they do with that. But are they a real threat to the AFC? I don't think so.
Here's the thing about Atlanta that I see. Oddly speaking, they got the best backfield. I know they got some other good ones, decent than other fields.
No, you said it right.
But oddly speaking, that run game, that wins Super Bowl. That takes you to the Super Bowl.
It's hard to touch.
Now, only thing y'all needed was some pass rushers. Because your linebackers ain't been bad and your secondary ain't really been bad. But all I'm telling y'all now, the reason that's different, and when y'all had Julio and Roddy White, oddly speaking, y'all had the best tandem that was right then.
We had the best receiver.
I'm saying it now. Y'all now got kind of the same thing going. Now I know you got one of you guys is a little banged up. I hope he's okay. If he's okay, this is gonna be a different year.
I hope so too.
So that's all I'm saying. But all of you that keep saying Atlanta do, when you sweep a team and beat them twice, you can sit there and talk all you want to. If we beat them in the playoffs, you can't. If they beat you twice, the odds is they think they're gonna beat you again.
Listen, all I'm saying.
That's all I'm saying.
I just refuse to believe a team is better than me that we swept. I'm sorry.
No, it ain't that way. Football.
Now, I will say this.
All of you, if you got swept by Kansas twice,
You can't convince me of that. No,
your own.
That ain't real.
I don't care if my own fan
That ain't
base
real.
saying it. You can't.
All I'm saying is this.
Twice by a team,
You
I
can
don't
have
care who you
you can have your own
Ain't
opinion. We can all have our own opinion about it, but the facts speak for themselves.
Facts
Winston
ain't got nothing
Thornton. Winston Thornton says the past 6 seasons the Falcons are 6-6 with the Bucks. At the very least, or best, however you want to say it, at the very best or the very worst,
Patrick.
y'all. At the very best or the very worst, guess what? 6-6 means y'all the same. So you can't even say you're better than them if you go on Boston for
This
the past
season
6
ain't
seasons.
even, started.
So with that being said,
I actually will.
with that
We
being
was better than them last year.
With that
We
being
swept
said,
them.
with that being said,
It's a projection going into this
if y'all
year.
swept them, then that
We
means
will be better
if
this
y'all
year.
swept them, then
And
that
we will win a division.
you know what that
this year.
means? If
That will not stop
You know what
us
that
this
means?
year.
Do the math. If y'all
Matter of fact, I won't be surprised if we
do,
sweep our whole
do the
division
math.
this year.
Do the math.
I wouldn't be
If
surprised.
that means if
I wouldn't
y'all
be surprised at
If
all.
anybody split with
Do
us,
the math.
it's probably gonna be Carolina. If anybody,
That's the team
do
you
the
gotta watch out
math.
for.
Do the math. If y'all swept them last year, that means y'all evened it up because before then y'all were 4-6. Before y'all swept them last year, so they were better than y'all. They were winning before last year.
What I say last year?
That's my point. So Winston,
what did I say?
Winston, thank you for that comment
What did I
because
say last year?
that proved my point.
I said we was
If he
better
says
than
we
them last
swept
year.
them last year, guess what? At the very best, they evened it up from being down 2 games. They were 4-6.
Did I not say we was better than them
With
last
that
year?
being said, if
Which
you're
we was.
6-6 over the last 6 seasons, at the very worst, all you can say is you even with that team. You can't even say you better.
Nah, we better than that.
Now, if you even with the team last 6 seasons, 3 out of those 6 seasons, they made the playoffs and made a playoff run. The other 3 seasons, maybe they didn't, but Atlanta wasn't either. So they still a better overall team the last 6 seasons.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Patrick, a lot of what you're saying makes sense if you're gonna add it up that way.
No, it's a logic.
I said no.
It's a logical argument. This is not an
It says they had a quarterback. We didn't.
no, not excuses about quarterbacks stuff like that.
That's not an excuse. That's not
The
it.
point of the
We
matter
don't have a
is,
franchise quarterback. So
what are the results?
Pass rushers.
At the end of the
And
day,
I said we was better than them last year. I ain't
What are
talking about
the-
years before that.
we're
I
talking
said
about
last
results.
year. And
We're
last
talk-
year we was better.
We're talking
than
about
them
results.
because
Quarterbacks,
we swept them.
quarterbacks, no quarterbacks.
And they didn't beat us.
Quarterbacks,
You
no
cannot
quarterbacks.
convince me
We
otherwise.
made
that
the
team
playoffs.
I'm gonna talk just like you.
Guys, y'all talk
You trying to
same
talk over
time.
me? I'm gonna talk over you.
We made the playoffs
You
with
can't
Bill
convince
Hodges
me otherwise. That
Mason
team was
Rudolph,
better than us
and Kenny
because they
Pickett.
wasn't.
We didn't have
Because
franchise
we
quarterbacks. We
swept
made
them.
the playoffs.
They
with
didn't
them.
do
Same
nothing
time. Y'all talk
with
at the
us.
same
They
time,
could not
guys.
beat us.
Yeah.
So that team is not better than us.
Didn't have franchise
They
quarterbacks.
won
Patrick,
the division.
let them talk about it.
They won their division by default. And by default, I mean we lost the last 3 games on our own.
Anyway,
It didn't have nothing to do with Tampa Bay.
you know what?
We already had took care of
Your
them.
destiny was in
They
your
was
hands.
out of it.
Your destiny was in your hands, and you couldn't win. So that's
Exactly.
what
So
they come down to. And last but not
that fell
least,
on the defense. That's what I'm saying.
at that day,
We
the
didn't
team
have the pass
that
rush.
day,
We didn't have the defensive coordinator.
The team-
That cost us the games.
Come on.
that day, the team that you lost to were better than you.
You're doing it again, man. You're doing that again.
The team that you lost to were better than you. We made the playoffs with Duck Hodges, Mason Rudolph, and Kenny Pickett, which are not franchise quarterbacks, and Mitch Trubisky. It's no excuse.
Y'all had a better defense than we did overall, though.
There's no excuse.
That's an excuse.
No
If y'all
excuse.
had a better defense than us.
No
What do you mean?
excuse.
Y'all had a pass rush. What do you mean?
No excuse. We went out and handled business just
Yes,
for that particular season.
You can't even compare
At-
the two.
at the end of
Y'all
the
had
day-
a pass rush. We didn't.
At the end of the day,
So, Pat, you saying that Tampa Bay beats them more than they beat them? That make Tampa Bay better?
No.
I'm asking.
The last-
Is that what you
no,
saying?
the last 6 seasons they're even in regular seasons.
I said I'm
So
asking,
after
though.
that, you got to look. Okay, if they're even in regular season,
Action.
I'm answering.
Okay.
If they're even in regular season, guess what? Well, let's go look at the postseason then. Oh, well, what do you know? Tampa Bay has made the postseason 3 or 4 out of the last 6 years, and Atlanta hasn't. So they're better
I'm
overall.
talking about last year. I said last year. I didn't say 4 years before
I'm
that.
agreeing with you.
I say, and this is what I'm saying.
this is what
Patrick
I'm-
always take stuff and go somewhere else that I ain't even go. I said last year we was
Trap.
better than Tampa Bay, which we was.
No, you weren't.
They won by default because
No,
we
you
couldn't
weren't. You
handle
want to know
business
why?
at the end.
They made a playoff
We
run.
swept them,
So you saying they've been to the playoff more than Atlanta?
and the reason
Yes,
they got to,
and
the
they
reason they got to the
had
playoffs,
playoff wins.
the reason they got to the playoffs because we fumbled the ball at the end.
Hey, at the end of the day,
It
man,
had nothing to do with them. That's
it's
the point.
it's
I'm
what you
making.
produce on the field and your end results.
Is anybody else out there got something to say about Atlanta?
Okay.
It's ridiculous,
Well,
man.
first of all, y'all watching the Hall of Fame game?
Read the comments.
No, I didn't even know it was tonight.
Yeah, it was.
We're not watching it right now.
I'm
We
about to
doing
go.
this.
I'll go back and check it out.
We got to go back and see it.
2, we beat ourselves. And
You don't have to keep explaining that because he obviously don't understand that.
3,
He's saying they better because we beat ourselves.
look, Patrick, you take our
right.
defensive coordinator.
That's what you wanna say.
You take our defensive coordinator that we had last year and give us your defensive coordinator, and let's see how the table returns.
Forget about last year, y'all. We're talking about this year now.
But anyway, we
I'ma
talking
throw
about
that-
this year going
I'ma-
forward. The projection this year, we will win our division. And we will do what we got to do.
think y'all will.
And this time, I don't feel like the defense is going to let us down because we got the weapons that we need.
Y'all ain't gonna be let down.
I
this
think
time.
going forward, and I don't think it should be no
So
excuses.
I just realized what Travis is saying is a double standard because
Oh, now
I
it's
just
double
I just laid
standard.
out the fact that we own Baltimore in the regular season, but yet Travis says that they're a better overall team. We've even made the playoffs and they haven't, but Travis says they're overall better team. But then when it comes to the Falcons, because it's his team and he's emotional about it, I say, well, at the best, y'all. No, hold on for a second. No, let me finish. Let me finish.
No,
Let
you're
me
calling
finish.
me emotional.
Let me
but
finish.
You're getting emotional too.
No, I'm not. I'm not emotional.
So we both doing, if we both doing the same damn
It's a
thing, how
logical-
are we not both emotional?
It's a logical. I'm using a logical argument.
No, bro. You
So,
screaming
because
at the
you
top
throw-
of your lungs just like I would.
You're
so
throwing-
you're emotional too.
You're throwing logic
So
out
what
the
are you
window.
talking about?
You're throwing logic
I'm not
out the
throwing
window.
no logic
And
out
not
the
only
window.
that, but
what I'm
you're
saying is very logical.
using a double. I'm just calling it out. You're using a double standard for your argument
using no
because
double
you're
standard.
saying we own Baltimore in the regular season, but they're better than us, right?
I'm not saying.
But then
You
you say because y'all swept them last year, y'all better than them, even though they had a better overall season and had a better culmination to the end of that
If he's
season.
throwing the post
Just like Baltimore did. You got to, pops.
we was,
I said, I'm
we was
agreeing with
better
you. I'm
than
not arguing with you.
we was
So-
better than Tampa.
And I
Bay.
know,
arguing with
and
you.
I
My
know,
thing I'm saying is
your
we was
team, I
better
get
than
it.
Tampa Bay.
I get it. It's your team.
Period.
I get
Last
it.
year.
Kevin says this. Kevin says someone's tap dancing around it like the late great Gregory Hines. What's up, Henry brothers? My birthday's tomorrow. Gonna have some fun. Who's gonna be better this year, Denver or the Chargers? I say Denver. That Bo Nix is coming on strong. And I'm telling you right now, he had a trajectory and just kept getting improving, kept going up, going into postseason. They just couldn't quite make the changes they need to make early enough in the season. That's just my opinion.
No.
So I think
No.
I think that Denver, in other words, I see Bo Nix making improvements.
No.
Bo Nix and the Broncos making improvements over the next 2 years a lot more than what's it?
Chargers.
Ron, give me a second, bro.
No.
Just give me a second. Let me finish talking. Then
Screaming at
her, then
that wasn't emotional just then. That wasn't emotional. That wasn't emotional. Answer that.
Herbert, yeah. Then Herbert.
See what I'm saying?
And the Chargers.
You don't see itself, man. That shit's crazy.
That's what
bro.
just to respond to this question, because they had a stronger
That
finish.
wasn't emotional.
They had a stronger finish to their season. Bo Nix and the Denver Broncos did
Yeah, break.
than Justin Herbert and the Chargers did, and you can't deny that. Not only by the eye test and by the way they played, but also by the freaking record for the last 6 games. And if you argue against that, then something's wrong.
So the bottom line is what y'all saying. Look, you're saying the Atlanta Falcons is better, but the overall Tampa Bay is better because of the postseason.
No,
No, I'm not saying.
Tampa Bay.
That's what you said.
Tampa Bay has been a division winner for the last 4 years.
That's what you said.
I'm saying that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying Atlanta's better.
I said you wasn't saying that.
No, you're saying, so what y'all saying are, and then you listed that stuff out. And I'm saying, no, I didn't say that. Because what you said at the beginning of that is, what y'all saying is that Atlanta Falcons is better,
No,
but
I
Tampa
didn't
Bay
say
is, well, you said use those words. You might not have meant it like
No,
that.
I
but
know
you
what I
used
was
those
trying.
words.
I know what I
He's
said.
basically saying Tampa Bay is better because
Come to overall, come to
they
postseason.
won the division, even though they didn't beat us. Because we gave it up on technicality because our defense.
I would ask you if that's
okay.
I would ask you if that's
Fine.
And then the years before that,
Okay.
We're not talking about the years before that. I was talking about last year.
Yeah,
I didn't say nothing about 4 years before last year. I said last year. So why do you keep going 4 and 5 years back? What the hell are we talking about?
Are you okay?
That's not what we talking about, man.
I'm talking about it.
You need to get on the subject of what we talking about.
This is part of the subject what you're talking
It
about.
ain't making sense. You keep taking this conversation somewhere that I'm not taking it. That ain't what I said.
I'm taking it
I said
there.
last year.
I'm taking it there because
I said last year.
and I'm saying the year before that
last
too.
year. We're not talking about 4 years before that.
I'm saying this year, last year, and a few years
like
before
you don't
that.
understand that.
Okay, let's take a
Travis,
deep breath.
I'm very competent and I understand.
You don't understand.
And all of this that I'm saying is part of the topic. And your own fellow fans brought
I
it
don't give
up.
a damn who's fellow fans, ESPN, CBS. I don't give a damn who's saying it.
Well, I'm saying,
This is my opinion.
and this is my
It's like they
opinion.
got theirs, I got mine.
And I got mine.
You got yours.
That's right.
That's fine.
Okay, that's fine.
So stop pointing out then. If you saying it don't matter, then why you pointing out that they saying this? They saying who cares? What they saying?
And I'm gonna keep pointing it out.
God, man. Like,
And that's just something you have to deal with. Whatever.
You get.
That's just something.
Hold on, man. Hold on,
No,
man.
no. You don't dictate what we want. No.
Okay.
that's bad. I'm not gonna do
All
that.
right, Ron, you got something.
Yeah. All I'm saying
You're
is,
getting petty with it.
all I'm saying is,
All right.
and I'm gonna keep bringing up points I want to bring up.
Patrick.
Period.
Ron got something to say. Come on, Patrick.
Points is one thing, but being petty is another.
I'm not being petty, but you can't dictate what somebody
Go ahead,
bring
man.
up.
Go
No,
ahead.
you don't dictate what somebody bring
Go
up.
ahead, bro. Go ahead.
No, if I want to talk about it, I'm gonna talk about it.
man.
No, I'm telling you.
Go ahead, man.
No, I'm telling you no.
Go ahead, man.
No.
Control.
I'm telling you no.
Guys, we got people.
It's that simple.
We got people trying to connect.
Listen, you got mad because
Come
we
on,
had a
man.
disagreement about your team. I get it. It's your team.
Okay.
It's a
Ron,
difference of
you-
Keep it
opinion.
moving, man.
Ron, you got-
Let's keep going forward what we're doing.
All right, we are talking. We're still in the topic.
Stop, guys. Go ahead.
We're still in the same topic. They don't need to get mad because somebody disagrees with you about your team.
Why you keep saying that?
Because you keep saying go
That's
on.
what I mean by petty. You don't have to
It's
keep
not
repeating
petty. You
something
don't have to
over
keep.
again.
You don't have to keep telling me to go on because we don't have to go on.
You have something to say.
Because you
But you're being petty. That's my point.
apparently you get mad, Trav.
But you're being petty.
Guys.
I'm not being petty.
Yes, you are being petty. Why you keep repeating
Okay,
that?
let's stop.
What happened? You're getting upset. Now you're trying to dictate what we should do about the show.
Well, that's the point I'm saying.
He's saying let's go on, Pat. Let's go on.
God, he don't know all this stuff. Go.
All I'm saying is you getting mad and you can't take what we're
keep
talking.
saying it.
You don't like what we're talking about.
keep saying it.
That's petty. Yeah, you just keep talking
Bro,
about.
that's called being petty.
It's not being petty. Trav,
Oh my God.
We're still talking about it. Ron, what you got to say, man?
Repeating the same thing over and over, Pat. That's petty. That.
We're all talking about the same
But
topic.
you repeat the same thing. Okay.
We're all repeating the same thing,
No,
Pop.
I'm not. No, we're not.
Look,
We're all talking about it.
I know for sure we're going to win this division this year. Because like Pop said, we got the pass rush. What we've been missing for the last year.
Last 3 seasons, really. You must be honest with you.
We had I'm trying to be nice.
I'm trying to say, y'all got 3 of them. I see 2 of y'all got 3 of them. I forgot about the other guy.
Our defensive coordinator was trash.
I forgot about him, man.
He was trash last year. He should never even got the job to even be our defensive coordinator. What defensive coordinator had your best pass rusher line up against running back?
This is
Line up
different.
against wide receiver.
It's different now. Y'all different now.
It's different now because we got a defensive coordinator that know what he's doing.
Pro Football Talk, ESPN, all those saying that they looking at Atlanta. They think Atlanta will get this time. That's what they saying. I believe them. I
So
believe 'em.
our defensive coordinator was with the Jets last year.
Yeah.
You just said, Patrick, the Jets. You think the Jets was a good team last year and the year before, but our defensive coordinator came from them.
That's a good defense man now. Well, what, anybody's got anything else to say about that? We'll see about mid-season how this thing looks. Because when you got the best pass rush, I mean, you got all these people are good pass rush. You got the best running game. I still say again, I believe y'all got the best running game out there. The door, I just believe that. And your receivers, they ain't no joke. It's gonna be interesting. For those that don't think Atlanta is real, it's gonna be interesting.
Tampa Bay is still the better team in the division.
We'll see.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
Now it might be y'all might win this division this year. Go to the playoffs, have a good run, and then next season we come back on here, we can say Atlanta's a better team now. But until then, it's Tampa Bay.
I ain't got nothing to say, man.
Okay.
You
All right.
Piss me off.
Yeah,
I don't care about pissing you off.
Pat, y'all let's
No,
not
but
do
to
that.
make that comment is like,
What's the next subject?
I don't care about pissing you
I
off.
made the comment.
Yeah, I don't care about pissing you off.
Damn right I
See,
did.
Pat, that don't make sense.
I don't give two rats whatever about
That's
pissing
very
you off.
disrespectful, bro.
No, it's disrespectful to make the
We
comment.
gonna keep doing it, and like what they just did. We could have moved on from there. They gonna say I still think that because he's being petty. That's what he's doing. That's what petty is.
Once we give our
You
opinion,
know what he's doing.
let that
Yeah.
ride, and let's go to the next subject.
And that's why I said what I said.
But if you're not studying a team like you're supposed to, then you really don't know. If you studying a team, you've been
At
keeping
the-
up with them.
At the end of the day, we'll have to see what every team does this year. The season ain't
Exactly.
the season ain't even taking place.
But I understand about the postseason thing. They go to postseason more. I understand that.
Yeah, people say things about the Steelers, I don't necessarily like it. But dang, you can't refute a logical argument. Kevin Milwaukee says, as far as the Falcons go, you finally got the New Orleans Saints looking hopeless after all these years. So you got to make your move now before Carolina leaps you like the Commanders leapfrog Pops and the Cowboys. That's true. I agree.
Well, that's another subject.
Because I would have to agree that the Commanders have definitely leapfrogged that division for sure. Winston said, doing the math, we're finally having a QB, which we struggled with for the past 5 seasons. We have a better team. We were just missing the piece. Kirk swept them with the same talent for the most part. And then he says, Mariota, Ryder, Heineke. Y'all can't compare, brother.
That's for you. That's the quarterbacks we had. That's what he's
Okay,
saying.
that's fine. Do I have to say it?
Here we go again.
Tampa Bay's still a better team. I'm just saying. It's just a fact of the matter.
You a petty fuck, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
Ooh, come on. That's
Like for real.
That's too much. That's too much. John, that's too much. Okay,
I don't care about
let's go
that.
to the next. Let's go to the
I
next
don't care
subject.
about that at all.
Yeah, that guys, come on. We don't do that. Go to the next subject. Okay, let's move on.
Dennis Holmes said, yo, fam, what's going on, Dennis?
What's up, Dennis?
Welcome to the podcast.
We got to a real topic about the Atlanta Falcons and Tampa Bay and where they are and what's gonna happen
I
this
just get tired of
year.
people talking shit, bro, all the time about the Falcons, bro. That shit's crazy.
Well, let me ask you guys.
You get mad because I'm saying something
Yeah,
about
you
your
get
team
mad,
that's a
That
critique?
junk like gets on my nerves, bro.
It's football. It's a team. You gonna call your brother a petty fuck because I'll tell something about the Atlanta Falcons?
After you getting robbed?
You heard-
No, but that's
you heard-
petty.
You heard what I said.
But that's petty.
You heard what I said.
I mean, not only are we
It's
fellow
that-
podcasters, we
that's-
family, and I'm saying critiquing your
That's simple.
team,
You heard what I said.
and then now you gonna get mad and call me.
You heard what I said.
I'm just saying that's petty.
Y'all listen,
what I
listen,
said.
this thing is getting, this is getting a little out turning with it. So
No,
can we-
Travis is getting a little out yonder.
Can we just move to the next? What is read what they're saying, Patrick, you and Travis, what the people saying, and she can answer some of their questions, and then we'll move on.
And then the chocolate writer says,
According to sports,
according to Sports Analytics
Tampa Bay.
online, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are favored to win the NFC South this season. That makes it even worse. With the Atlanta Falcons
I don't
as
care
their
nothing
And
about-
it's okay about their
As
opinion.
their
I don't even
closest
watch or listen
competitor.
to ESPN or none of them.
It's okay about
How many
your
times
opinion.
they be wrong? Almost all the time.
All
And
the
about
time,
nothing
yeah.
what they say.
And it's about what they like
Make
and
my
who they
own
like.
opinions. Watch my
Yeah,
own stuff and form my
And
own
then,
opinion. I don't care
and then
nothing
she
about
says,
nothing, man.
but to your credit, Travis and Ron, these same analysts have been predicting the Steelers will have a losing season in the last 6 years, which is true. Which is true.
Like I said, they always wrong.
And then Kevin said, got more reasons than Earth, Wind, and Fire.
For real, Ken. Okay. So that's all of you bet all of them, Patrick.
No, I haven't. Brandon Howard probably laughing at Kevin's comment. Brandon Howard said, Danielle said, y'all being too loud. She's laying next to me listening. It did get loud for a second. Mac laughing. Kevin says, damn, Brandon Howard, I haven't even seen you that cold-blooded since January 13th when you set an NFL team record for sacks in our wild card game. Nice.
Okay.
Max said, I'll believe it when I see it. I don't know what he's talking about.
This is a new year, and guys, this gonna be some good football play this time. Things gonna be different, a lot of ways.
Rufus, what's going on, Rufus? How's it going, brother? Welcome to the podcast. We get a little passionate around here.
Now, Kirk Cousins, I haven't heard y'all say much about Kirk Cousins. What y'all think gonna happen with him? Y'all ain't talking much about Kirk Cousins.
I don't think Kirk Cousins will see the field this year.
You don't think so?
No.
Y'all think he gonna be with y'all?
No. I think we might trade him. We just waiting for the best trade to come in to help out the team overall. Just not to help out Kirk Cousins. We try and get, in my opinion, we try and get the best trade. There'll always be a quarterback, and let me knock on wood, that go down every year and out for the season.
One or two, yeah.
Right. So I think we wait on that. I'm not wishing no injuries on no quarterback. But since football been started, there always been a quarterback that go down every year around this time of the year.
Yeah. That's true.
Brandon Howard says, Kevin, at least we enhanced Darnold.
Okay.
Enhanced Darnold off y'all hands. And then Rufus says, you want me to finish reading comments?
Panthers are winning the Super Bowl. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Panthers are winning the Super Bowl. And then Brandon said, my Rams play the NFC South this year. Hand over mouth emoji. Oh.
In a few days, Brandon, the Cowboys and the Rams supposed to mix it up in practice.
And then Chocolate Writer says, dang, Trav, you didn't even wait for my second comment. Dang, don't get mad at me. I ain't do nothing. And then Lonnie B says, I enjoyed the show. Until next time, fellas. Thank you for tuning in, Lonnie. We appreciate it.
Come back and holler with us again.
All right, Pops, what was you going to say?
I was telling you to go ahead. That's what I was trying to tell you to go ahead.
What's the next question? Or subject?
But that, we'll just go to the next subject. Because y'all just said nothing about Kurt, and I just wonder how y'all felt about it.
Yeah.
All right.
He gonna be a backup like he is.
Think he'll be a backup?
That's it.
Because at one time, a team was talking like they might want him.
Now let's like Ryan said, let somebody go down,
What?
and they really need a starting quarterback. Then we'll probably make a trade mid-season. But that's about it.
That's a good chance.
We
Okay.
thought, well, I cannot speak for everybody. I thought when Justin Fields went down, Coach Cousins, hey,
We still don't know how that guy's toe is.
Right.
That still might happen.
so like I just said, there'll always be a quarterback that go down every year. Always. So that's what I think.
All right.
And Lonnie B said, anytime I will. Appreciate it.
I definitely appreciate you tuning in. Hate it went the way it went, but appreciate you tuning in. It be like this sometimes. Well, a lot of times.
Come back and chop it up with us again. I enjoy that. I enjoy you.
Sometimes stuff get the best of you, especially when people being petty.
But that's
it be
sports.
like that sometimes.
That's sports. That's how it is sometimes.
So
Nothing personal, but all this passion.
And usually I wouldn't let that get to me, but it just bothered me tonight because I get so sick of people talking junk about the Falcons, bro. Like it just got to me. And usually I don't let it get to me, but tonight I don't know, it just struck a chord tonight for some reason. And I'm human enough to admit that.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't no personal attacks toward the fans or
I can't tell.
anybody on the team.
Sound like it.
Personal,
yeah,
like against like actual people or
I'm kind
against.
of petty now.
Or it's not.
Yeah,
It's never
yeah.
personal. Personal is like it's a personal attack
You gotta
against
explain.
somebody's character.
You got to explain.
Well, I feel like I need to because when I said that, both of y'all said, "Oh no." So I gotta explain it and expound on it.
what's the next question?
You know what I mean? The reaction of what I said.
And I apologize for calling you a petty fuck.
You did call it petty fuck. Don't say that.
That was a surprise. I didn't see that coming, man.
We good,
That,
man. We good. You know how we get.
that don't happen on our set,
My
guys.
emotions got
The cursing, period, and they know I don't like
and I
that.
gotta stop reading so
That
many.
I'm surprised that's happening.
And I gotta stop reading so many of these comments because I was about to go off on somebody in the comment section also. I had to control myself. So I think I did pretty good. Like I said, I apologize.
That's all right,
I
man.
love you.
I love you too, man. You my bro, man.
And I don't know, but you was being a
But you
petty
need to
fuck.
apologize to you too, Patrick. 'cause you was-
But you was being a petty fuck.
Yeah, you need to apologize.
And I apologize.
No, wait a minute.
I apologize again.
Ron.
Wait.
My man apologized, and then he called me
I was
out
gonna say
again.
this. I was gonna say this though. But I was gonna say this though.
I gotta hear this. This is gonna be good.
Yeah, I was gonna say this though. I apologize for calling you a petty fuck. Although you was being a petty fuck, but I apologize for being a.
Then he called me one again anyway.
I apologize. I'm sorry.
You did like
I love you, bro. You know you're my boy.
Patrick got under my skin tonight, guys. He got under my skin.
What did I do?
He got under my skin.
I didn't do nothing.
And usually I don't let y'all know I don't let that get like that get under my skin. But something I don't know. I guess it's the Tampa Bay. I don't know what it is. Got under my skin.
It's Baker Mayfield and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and Travis could not stand somebody saying that Tampa Bay was better, even though they are at this moment, at this point in time.
Still being
well,
petty.
I guess because I'm
That's what
I'm still a, what do you call
Oh,
it?
I apologize for that.
famous.
I said I apologize for that. I'm not gonna call you that no more. I apologize. I'm
We
sorry.
can say
You just called me something else.
I'm be the biggest man.
You just called me something
I'm
else.
gonna be the bigger man. I'm sorry.
All right, I
apologize.
love you, bro.
We can leave
I
that
love
for
you
next
too.
week. I want to the rest of us.
Kevin says we tuned in for football talk. We stayed to see what was going to pop a blood vessel first. All right,
Good one,
last.
Cal. Good one, bro.
Let's go. One more topic for the night, I guess.
Oh, you can leave it.
We'll talk about that.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
Let's talk about the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
Should they pay Micah Parsons what he deserves? Thoughts on that? And who is the best team in the NFC East?
Can I go first?
Please, go ahead.
First of all, look this in the Philadelphia Eagles are the best team in the East. If anybody argues that, then they didn't feel and bumped their head. That's a more clear argument than Tampa Bay and Atlanta, in my opinion.
And this one makes sense.
Yeah. Well, what I said makes sense, but it's beside
This
the
one
point.
makes sense though.
But the other thing, you gonna say it didn't make sense with Atlanta, but you just got to face
they didn't
face
beat
the
us.
facts.
They didn't beat us.
Tampa
though.
Bay is better. It's starting all over again.
I'm just saying, but they didn't beat us. I'm
Run.
saying
It's
it.
starting all over again, Run.
I guess can you understand though, at least why I'm saying I can't accept it because they didn't beat us, but you say they're better, that's just crazy.
But see, I can admit that Baltimore is an overall better team, even though we sweep them every year.
Okay.
That was the point of my argument. It's a double standard.
That's where we stop agreeing.
But we good. But listen. Philadelphia's a better team. And in my opinion, well, the Redskins are a better team at this point.
But you can't say that.
Yeah.
So-
they split a game with
So
them.
let me ask you a question.
Ron, no.
From one to
Hold on for a second. When I get tired of it, I'll say something logical and factual by record, by stat.
I'm not choosing.
No. I'm talking Ron. This is point to regulatory Ron. He know what I'm talking to. I'll say something logical, factual, and
What you say, Ron?
We
statistically
were talking
true.
about Patrick's argument a while ago. Ain't adding up to this.
I said Philadelphia Eagles are the best team. Then I said, man, by all rights, at this point, right now, after last season, the Washington Redskins are a better team than Dallas Cowboys. And you gonna argue that?
But your postseason.
No, wait a minute, Ron. Statistically, a reality, factually, and then by the production of what they put out throughout their whole entire season. They were a better team, and they split a game with them. So my point is this: how can you argue that? You can't argue that.
Can't argue that.
And then not only that, but Jaden Daniels
Got to the NFC Championship.
yeah, Jaden Daniels, even though
First time in how long?
even though Dak's stats, it don't matter.
It's
That's
his
what
first year. He's a rookie.
Dak's stats, even though
Back to where you talking about Atlanta.
No. He got to the NFC Championship game though. I mean,
But
Even though Dak may have had better overall stats, not by much, by the way,
and we should have beat them too, by the way.
not by much. But listen, but however, Jaden Daniels' overall season was better than Dak Prescott's. He had a better season than Dak Prescott.
You know what?
And if you argue that, then you done fell and bumped your head. That's all I'm saying. Now, should they pay Micah? I'm sorry. Go ahead, Ron.
every week when you go through this, every week. And you know, I'm finally trying to push your buttons. And you go for it every week.
What am I going for?
So you just got mad.
I wasn't mad. Sometimes it's just like when I talk to my son Dylan. I have to raise my voice sometimes for him to get my point, because he either don't comprehend or he don't. That was a joke. That's a joke. That's a joke, man. That was a joke. Ron,
He's saying he just sunned you.
I just sunned you, son. I know the joke. That was a joke. It was a joke.
Travis, you
Don't all of us, man.
you gotta read between the lines. I'm reading between the lines.
All I'm saying is this: sometimes you feel like you have to raise your voice. Somebody not comprehending a logical
You know I did mess with you.
argument. I know. But at the same time, Philadelphia's better. Yeah, Philadelphia's better, and I think Washington's better at this point. And then from last season, now Washington literally leapfrogged in one season to tied for second place, at least tied for second place, if not second place in that division. And third, hold on for a second. Should Margaret Parsons get paid? Absolutely.
Yeah.
The difference between, okay, I'm gonna use an example. The difference between
Here we go.
Myles Garrett and T.J. Watt is Myles Garrett is never asked to cover anybody. He just rushes. T.J. Watt has the same stats, if not better, and T.J. Watt does go into cover sometimes. Micah Parsons spends 50% of the time covering and rushing.
Do everything.
He does everything, and I've said this with we've had discussions about linebackers. So the most versatile, and arguably the most all-around linebacker, Micah Parsons. So yes, he should get paid.
Look, I finna say that on this.
Well, can I finish real quick, Ron? I got like 10 more seconds. I can sit here and honestly say, whether you talk about cornerbacks, safeties, linemen, this Dallas defense would not be anywhere near what it is right now without Micah Parsons. Period. In the story. If you take Micah Parsons off of this defense,
I agree.
you're not talking about the same defense. So he should be the MVP of that team,
Right.
not Dak Prescott, and nothing against Dak. But without Micah Parsons on that defense, they don't even have the success that they've had.
Well, I would say this.
Would you agree?
Yes.
No.
Yes and no.
The pressures on the quarterbacks, the sacks, the
I mean, I
We're gonna let
can
Carter
argue.
get through so he won't come back in.
I can
again.
argue that without Dak, that team wouldn't be what they
Right.
Yeah,
are.
I agree with that
I can
too.
argue that.
But that defense though, without Micah Parsons, you don't even have the same defense.
Yeah, but Dak keep them in games even when their defense is lacking. So, to
I
be
would
fair,
say this. He a top 5 pass rusher in the NFL.
I agree with that. Yeah,
In my opinion, we
Yeah.
all agree on that.
yeah,
Top 5.
100%.
Okay.
Yeah.
So why you not gonna pay the man right now?
and see, this is my thing. I believe that he deserves to get paid, and he should have already been paid because
Right.
they wait until the last minute, and then if they do that, then once they do, if somebody else happen to get their contract or whatever, it's just they're gonna have to pay Mika a lot more. Say somebody come in and get their contract, you ain't paid Mika yet, and they wait till the very last second. Mika gonna demand even more. So should have paid him while it was cheaper. It's gonna be a whole lot more now. That's my thing.
Yeah,
But Dad, what you got to say about it? It's your team.
and I think Brandon them said that. Or who said that last week in the comments? Waiting too late.
Brandon?
But it's your team,
Brandon,
Bob.
yeah.
So want to hear from you.
I want to make sure Patrick is done because he's going to come right in again and bark.
No, go ahead, Pops.
I'm letting him get all that out of his system. You have to.
I was
So
giving you
keep
a man
going, bro.
No, I was giving you a man props. Actually, he should get paid.
But are you done?
Yeah.
Well, I want to reboot something that Patrick said that don't make sense. Every football team, the number one man on the football team is the quarterback. I know you said Michael Parsons really more valuable than Dak Prescott and Travis Young. No. All of our team.
Yeah, I don't
The
agree.
quarterback is that guy. I don't care how good your other players are. Quarterback is that guy because he got the hardest job. He's the captain.
Without Dak, they wouldn't be winning those 12 games.
Now, the thing about the Washington, I'm going to say something that's going to make sense. You guys ain't going to like it, but I'm going to say something that makes sense. But last year they made it to the championship game. How many times have they done it since last year?
What was that again?
Oh, a cricket.
What? No, answer the question
You
again.
heard that.
So
You
how
heard
many
it.
times
You
they
heard
said
it.
they got to what NFC championship?
Last year was the only time, and the last how long since they've been to a championship game? Even to a playoff game.
Right. It been
Why
a
should
long
they
So,
have- Ain't had no
but come on now, Captain Lepsy. Ask
You
me.
asked the question.
We talked. Look, they.
You want me to answer?
You said, Dad, go ahead on a while ago.
No, you are you asking like wanting us to answer? What are you saying?
I'm talking to everybody.
Okay, so can I answer that?
And if you want to come out, go ahead.
No, I thought you was asking like.
I'm gonna make some a point.
Let him finish making his points. Just
Okay,
hold
I
that
thought you was
question.
asking a question.
I'm gonna tell it to you guys right now. The only thing you guys gonna come in and say, but they ain't have no. That ain't got nothing to do with this. It's good that they got a good quarterback, but every rookie. Now I don't want y'all to prove me wrong. Every rookie that comes into the NFL is good that year, but the next year what happens? I just want y'all to be honest about it. See, can you be honest? When a rookie come in, what happens the next year?
They fall off.
But all of a
No.
sudden, wait a minute now.
Not every rookie.
Oh, yeah, every rookie has done that.
That's not true.
Every rookie has done that. Jordan Love and all of them done it. They come in, they were killing everybody. That next following year, they didn't do it like that.
Ben
They were
Roethlisberger-
still good. But we're not talking about years and years ago, Patrick. Stop.
Look at Texans
No,
quarterback.
man.
He didn't fall off.
You see what I mean? When I'm making something that make clear, I bet you any talking show right now, anybody on any podcast agree with what Pop's saying right now. They ain't gonna do it because they know they got to give them some props to do. But every rookie crop that comes out to be good, the next year they not as quite like they are. I'm not saying they're not potential, but they're not as good. Cause you know why? Because they got tape on them. Now we'll see. Everybody said, "Jay London, this guy done good last year. He got good potential, but he still got a ways to go. You got them crown this guy. I don't know why you doing that. If you know anything about football, you crown the rookie in his first year out. You gonna try to say he the best? No, that's not the way it works.
Oh, I'm trying
And
to
you-
Texans. I'm trying to Texans quarterback.
But
This
I'm
sophomore
t-
year, he did the same
Trying
thing. That's what I'm saying.
Guys, y'all see I've been sitting here just listening.
You asking a question,
But
Pop?
all I'm saying, I'm trying to make a point about the Cowboys. Our postseason, Washington don't even have that. But yet, Jalen is better. I'm telling y'all right now. And we split the games last year. Y'all seen that, right? Went for a backup quarterback. That got hurt the first part of the season. We still won 7 games without our players and without Dak Prescott. We still won 7 games. That's not bad at all. We still won 7 games. And that was been good. All I'm telling y'all now is this. If he just got half of a game with Cooper Rush, how you think that's gonna happen with Dak now? All I'm telling y'all now is if you look at the average, Jalen looked good last year. I give him props. But Dallas came back with something that we didn't have. We finally got a defense to stop the run. Because see, we was last at the run. We were last at the running back position. Yo, we had too many last to even mount, but we did good for 7 games. Well, watch this. If you were saying that Jalen is better than Dak Prescott after all the achievements that Dak done, but yet because he won last year, oh, he don't skip, he better not have it work. I'll tell you how it worked. Last year was a good year for him. Now you got to say, the fair thing to say, let's see how he wear out this year. Let's see what happens. Because every rookie, now Pop gonna go online and say it, so when it happens, I'm gonna come back and tell you all this is a lie. Every rookie that comes out, that busting everything, pause. That next year they come out, guys, they're not quite like that now.
Can I
So all I'm
respond?
gonna say is this year, I'm not gonna get into this thing about
Okay.
last year this and last year 3 years ago. I'm not doing that now because we
Can I
get ahead.
respond?
Patrick, let me finish, okay? Because I know you want to jump and talk. You did it a while ago. But I'm gonna say this, and I ain't got nothing to say. I'm letting him talk all night long because I ain't gonna do that tonight. All I'm telling y'all is this: our linebackers, our pass rushers, our linemen. But that offensive line we got, guys, I want to go out on line and see it. It's gonna be like the old time. Montgomery and our running backs, we got about 4 of them, but the one they don't talk about is Phil. Y'all don't want to talk about him. You know why? Because Dallas is smart. Phil, y'all don't see the guy. I wonder why y'all ain't nothing about him. Now, our coach said the other day, he's looking a little bit like DeMarco Murray. And you can laugh all you want to. I know y'all do that all the time. But
Patrick doing that, man.
But the Bob T, what I learned about Patrick, he one of them people that love to have his own
Man,
voice.
he's petty.
But guys, I'm gonna let it alone, let it argue, cause see, I'm gonna let Cowboys talk for me. If you got, and what I said about Atlanta Falcons, I meant it. When y'all had Julio, and y'all had Roddy, that Dallas Cowboys got that now. With Pickens and CeeDee Lamb, it's that same way now. If you look at it, you'll see what I mean. It's the same way now. And I'm telling you, and then we got that Turbin, and then we got Jake, and then what the guy named Holton, what's the name? Holton,
Trayshawn.
Everybody keep forgetting we got that guy. He was number 2 in the league there for a while in his division.
You remember him, Ron, right? The wide receiver from Oregon. I wanted him.
See, we got him. Nobody is talking
I said
about
him and Jimmy Horn. I would love to have.
So guys, plus and talk, put us down, do all you want to do. But there are 4 guys on defense. I want you to remember. 3 of them were linebackers. Because Michael Parsons not a linebacker. We use him as a pass rush. He just play every position.
And Brandon said, ain't Guyton injured, Pops?
Who that?
Guyton.
Well, they said he dodged the bullet. Say he still might miss a game or 2 because they said they want to watch, but they said it depends. But it wasn't. They have no tear or nothing. So guys gonna be okay, but they said they're gonna watch him. But I'm gonna say this guy, leave it alone. I am proud of what I see at Cowboys. I see old school from the Cowboys. The culture has changed, and our running backs, guys, that's a surprise coming for all of them.
Yeah.
Now, say what you want to say about the Cowboys, because I'm gonna get the last laugh on this one, because them boys are real this time. So go ahead.
Right.
And I
Take
hear,
shots.
and I hear
Just
what you're saying.
Just
that's
like you got the last laugh the last 7 seasons. Anyway,
Talking about 7
but-
seasons.
but I wanna-
9 seasons. No.
I wanna
See
say-
what I mean?
No,
That's
no,
petty. That's petty.
Oh, no,
Talking
so
about
sweet.
7 seasons. That's petty.
hold it for a
But
second.
Dad, you were saying Jordan Love is not better than Dak. Okay, fine. But
He's not.
Okay, fine. I said fine. But C.J. Stroud is.
No, he's not. But you know
Yes,
what?
he is.
I'm not going to argue. Go ahead and say what you got.
Now,
You can't even
here's
argue that, bro.
what I'm saying.
His sophomore season, he's doing the same
Everybody,
thing as his rookie season.
everybody's. This is gonna hurt. This is gonna sting a little bit. Pop.
Just talk what you guys are saying. Get it over with, man.
Dak's rookie season came out, ended up being the second most in consecutive games won, so on and so forth. Rookie of the year.
That's petty.
Did
We're not
he?
talking about
No.
that.
Did he
That's
fall off the second year and the third year?
No.
Okay, no. I'm not asking you to answer. I'm just.
If he didn't have
It's a hypothetical question.
If he didn't have Zeke,
So now, here's the thing about it.
do y'all agree? If he didn't have Zeke,
No, let me finish, Pops. I'm making a point. You don't want me to finish my point.
Go ahead, finish.
The very thing that you're saying about other quarterbacks,
You asked me the question.
it was a hypothetical question.
No,
the
you asked me.
the very thing that you're saying about Jaden Daniels and putting him down, not even giving them an
I
opportunity
didn't put him down.
to be better. You're saying that every rookie
I'm
quarterback
not doing that petty thing.
that plays and they have a stellar first year, they fall off. Well, did Dak fall off? No, he didn't. He didn't fall off. He was rookie of the year, and then he went and won the same amount of games, if not more, the next year. Made the playoffs. So no, he didn't fall off.
That was the-
I got plenty of examples. CJ Stroud, did he fall off after his rookie year? No. Matter of fact, he made a playoff run.
He fell off the third year.
Now,
in my opinion.
I got some other examples from previous years.
We're not.
Ben Roethlisberger, he didn't fall off. Russell Wilson, he didn't fall off. Okay, I'm just saying, like,
I'll
not
bring y'all
every,
receipts
so with that
next
being
year.
said,
I'm gonna bring you receipts last week, all of them.
With that being said,
Yeah, I'll
and
bring
that-
receipts next year.
in that case,
Next week I'll bring receipts.
well, in that case, Dak Prescott would have fell off because after his rookie year, but he didn't. That's
if
my
it had not been
point.
for Zeke, it would have.
And I think because maybe it's because it's Washington that's in your division, and they leapfrogged y'all. That's really what happened. And Jaden Daniels, even though I think Dak's at this point in time is an overall better quarterback than Jaden Daniels. However, Jaden Daniels had a better year last year than Dak.
That got hurt at the beginning of the season. That's why.
Excuses.
Is he making any sense, guys? Come on.
As a matter of fact,
The guy is hurt
as a matter of
the whole
fact,
season, and he's saying that
hold on.
game was better.
If you take the last,
We're not doing that tonight, man.
if you take the last
We're not
season
doing that.
that both of them played a full season,
We're not doing that
so
tonight.
let's not even count last year. Let's count Jaden Daniels because he's only played 1 year. You got to count last year for him. But let's take the year before last with Dak. Jaden Daniels still had a better season than Dak Prescott had the year before when he played a full season. Wouldn't you think? Wouldn't you say, Trap?
Singing.
He's saying that because Dak didn't play a full season last year. All right, you can only use last season with Jaden because he's a rookie. So we're gonna use last year's season with Jaden. Let's go back year before last with Dak. The last year that Dak had his full season, Jaden Daniels' last season was still better.
All you gotta do is do this.
Dak been getting hurt
He was
every
better.
season. He's getting hurt. Dak been getting hurt the last 3 seasons, guys. So he hadn't really been full.
If you're comparing those two,
I ain't gonna compare. That's great.
this is what you're doing. So if you're comparing,
Just last season.
hold on. Oh, okay, just the last one.
Last season.
I ain't gonna say what I was gonna say.
Yeah, I'm just saying, Jaden Daniels had a better season than Dak Prescott the last 2 or 3 seasons.
But Patrick, I understand where Pop's coming from. Also, when you're a rookie, don't nobody got no paper.
Don't worry. He don't study enough to know.
They didn't have tape on Russ or Big. They had tape on Russ, Big Ben after the season. They had tape on C.J. Stroud.
Because of the people that was around him, the team he had.
I'm just saying, you're making excuses. We're talking about quarterback to quarterback.
Okay.
When you're a quarterback and you're a rookie and you just got drafted to
Yeah.
the NFL,
Yeah.
a lot of teams don't got tape on you yet to the next year.
Okay. What's that got to do
Y'all
with anything?
remember, he said that they didn't fall off.
All I'm saying is
Now
this.
next week, I'm gonna prove him wrong. Y'all remember he said that.
All I'm
That they
saying
didn't
is,
fall
all
off
I'm saying is
season.
this.
Y'all remember that, because he gonna say this.
This is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is not. You can't negate what I just said.
Next week, I will.
I didn't say anything about not having tape on a rookie. I didn't say anything about that. What I negated, what I said was, you can't say that every rookie quarterback that's coming to the league fell off after a rookie season.
I didn't make the
That
rules.
is, huh?
I didn't make the rules. That's what happened.
No, it's not what happens with every rookie quarterback. It didn't even happen with your.
Okay.
It didn't even happen with your own quarterback.
Okay.
Your own quarterback didn't fall off.
Patrick, I ain't got all night to do this.
Matter of fact, Dak Prescott, besides injury and the missing games, has not had a bad season. Am I right, Travis? Regular season?
Besides the, if you
Like-
want to call the three straight 8 and 8s,
But I'm just saying, but that's not bad.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
So did he fall off?
Yeah.
My opinion,
That's
falling off
falling
is
off. That's
falling off
falling
is you have a losing season, you get pulled in, a backup comes in.
for
That's
him,
what.
for him, that's falling off.
Yeah,
His
but
season
my
is like 12 games.
but my point
Because
is,
he had a lot of not have.
but my point
around
is,
him.
Pops also said the very next year they come back and they don't do nothing like they did the first year and they fall off. That was his words. No, that's not true with every
Well, we
rookie
know
quarterback.
Jaden. I ain't gonna say we know, but I think it's safe to say that Jaden Daniels is not falling off.
So Ryan was saying you don't have tape on the rookies. That's not the point that I'm making. I'm making the point
That's the
that
point I was making.
there's been a handful.
That's the point I was making.
There's been plenty of Hold on for a second. There's been plenty of quarterbacks who they had stellar first seasons. They went to the offseason. People had tape, and they come back and they still made the playoffs and went to the Super Bowl.
None of them hardly have.
11:37.
I'm saying, I'm looking at 12. But okay, but
Well, go ahead, Ron.
If you look at C.J. Stroud when he first came into the NFL, no team had tape on C.J. Stroud.
no, nobody.
Right.
For 2 years, they just barely, they just
Right.
had it.
After the first year, the next year, that many teams were like, we know how to play him.
Yeah, they start getting it. Yeah.
Yeah, they said that, but then he came right back and did the same exact thing the next year. They still
Yeah.
couldn't stop.
Yeah, but my
so
point was the
it's
second
also-
year.
the only
But
thing
see,
that stopped
what
him
I
was-
said was true then.
The only-
I said the second year they failed.
No.
So what I said is true. The
No.
third year.
No,
they
the
failed.
only
You're
thing-
not listening to what I'm saying.
The only
CJ
Yeah.
Stroud didn't
Yeah.
fall off at all. That's what I'm saying.
But I mean, I don't mean,
So-
I don't mean the guys are not doing, are not.
So that
productive.
negates
I don't mean that way.
that negates Pop's statement and Ron's statement.
He
They
went-
had-
I think he went 10-7 both seasons. Didn't
Yeah, and then he went to the playoffs and got beat by the Ravens.
He didn't
And
go.
Ravens.
He had enough people around him. They had good running game, good
Oh,
defense,
my
and
God.
good
So you
receiver.
serious?
He's the quarterback of the team, though, Pops. That's just like Dak. You
Okay.
give Dak the
Okay.
credit, so I gotta give CJ Stroud the credit. Right?
Okay, well, I'm done. I'm done.
Just saying.
So that, and that negates what Ron said too. C.J. Stroud, he went to the playoffs after that and got beat by the Ravens, who was the best team in the AFC at the time.
Right.
Well, besides the Chiefs.
Ron, they don't negate because you said the second.
And
I
the
said the
Bills.
second year they fell off. You were still right.
But the point I'm making is, this is why I say CJ Stroud is better than Dak, though, because he is.
That's my opinion.
And did he fall off? No.
Nobody else would agree with that. Not in
Guys
football.
in the comment section, put if you think CJ Stroud is better
But
than
it's
Dak.
already what they think. I accept
let's
that.
just see.
Whatever they think, it's a cool.
Ryan, what do you think? Do you think CJ Stroud is better than Dak, or you think Dak is better
If
than
CJ and
Stroud?
Dak was standing there and you had a chance to pick one of them for your team, I don't think Dak could be standing there.
Let me say this. They played the same way, to be honest. Both stay in the pocket. Yes or no?
But who's the better quarterback? Who's the better quarterback?
Because the
is what I'm asking.
status that is.
I
And
gotta
who-
go with CJ Stroud.
And who would you rather have?
Even Ron says C.J. Stroud.
I'm okay with what Ron said. I'm okay with that.
That because I don't like that. And I will.
Thanks for being honest,
Well, at least
Ron.
you're
I
honest
like
about
that.
it.
See, now, I love that, bro. That's
Now,
good.
Patrick, since you're unbiased and you don't have no hate towards Dallas,
Oh, yes, he do, man. Stop it.
who do you think is the better quarterback between
He-
Dak
he
Prescott and
hates
C.J.
Cowboys,
Stroud?
man. He-
So at this point, I gotta say Dak edges him out. Up until this point, who had the better season? The last season that they played, since Pop's not gonna count last season. Last full season Dak had, Jaden Daniels had the better
Dak was
season.
hurt on that season, too. So
Okay, well let's go back.
Hurt. Going back,
Whatever.
we not-
C.J. Stroud is continuing to get to the playoffs.
Oh yeah, but my point
We're not going back.
is, my
We're
point
not-
is this:
We're not doing that, though.
what's the last season that Dak played a full season?
It's been at least 3 seasons now. since he
Okay,
played a full season.
whatever season that
I'm
is,
sorry, that's just the way it is.
whatever season. My
And
point
that's
is,
a problem there. That is a
no,
problem.
whatever. My point is, whatever season that is,
Like, for real.
that the last season that Dak played a full season, Jaden Daniels did better last year. Period. There's no excuse.
Most other quarterbacks did better than Dak last year because Dak was hurt.
I'm not saying last year. I'm saying the last year that Dak Prescott played a full season.
He was hurt.
No, what he's saying is
Oh, my
the last
gosh.
time that Dak played that he wasn't hurt and had a great season.
Patrick don't know
Jaden
that. He
Daniels
just talking. He
still
just talking.
supersedes Dak in
Okay,
his rookie
okay.
season. No, Dad, we're having a conversation.
I know, but see, anybody's got things to
You
say.
can't, Dad.
I'm
I'm
not-
talking.
I don't have nothing to say.
I'm talking though. That's what I'm
Go ahead.
saying.
I'm
You
good.
just
Go
cut me
ahead.
off. Like
Yeah, my bad. My
I'm
bad.
not saying
My
anything,
bad.
bro.
My bad.
I
My bad.
want to ask y'all, do y'all think
What are you
Daniels
doing?
gonna have a better season this year coming up?
Well, we all playing a guessing game and predict.
Well,
See what the boy
I think
asked. Let the man ask it again. You cut him off, Patrick. What did you say,
No,
Ron?
just asked
What did-
Pop, I asked the question.
I said, I didn't hear you.
well-
I just said I didn't hear you.
He asked, "Do you think Jaden Daniels is going
have a better
to have a
year
better
than
season what he did last year?
No, I don't think
In
so.
my-
If he don't get to the NFC Championship game or to the Super Bowl, then no.
No,
That'll be
but
worse.
but of course that's a rival for Pops, so of course he's gonna say no.
But that's my
but if he
opinion,
get-
though,
but if
man.
he get to the
You
play-
be so petty.
if he get to the playoffs and
That's
make a
what we're
run,
talking about.
if he
Look
get-
at-
You
if he
like
get-
to talk and get for people.
But my point-
You answer questions for people. That's petty.
Because
bro.
look,
But if he get to the playoffs and make a run, then that's successful for him because
That's
it's his
fair,
second,
man.
Yeah.
his sophomore
But here's
season.
my
Sit there and say judge and jury.
let me ask you a let me break it down like this then.
Yeah, you will.
If Jaden Daniels is healthy and plays this with the same ability he did last year, and that team stays intact, Rivera is still coaching that team up like he did. Now, with the question posed like that, can you honestly sit here and say that they won't do as good?
And they gonna make up just what I say because you know what head.
I'm just asking you a
I'm not
question.
gonna be false
To
back.
me, in my opinion, every team in that division is not like
Yeah, I'm about.
if you think about going into this year, it always be a new defense. Somebody always knew winning that division.
Well,
Does that make sense?
No,
that makes sense.
it doesn't.
It
'Cause
does. Every year-
it's either been Philadelphia or Dallas.
See?
What are we talking about?
Somebody knew always winning.
You was right on what you
That's
said.
what he said.
See, he ain't mentioned.
Technically, that's
and
it.
Patty.
Oh, you talking about not the same team winning their year every year?
See, you didn't listen.
Okay.
And let me ask y'all another question. When the last time a person won the Super Bowl, they went 2 or 3 years straight?
Right, that's what
But I want to know.
Hey, it might be the Giants this year while y'all playing. though.
Giants ain't gonna.
They might upset some
Giants gonna
Don't
be.
sleep on them Giants now.
Giants gonna be basic.
Now,
Washington
What?
ain't gonna be basic.
Russell Wilson at the helm, Jameis
Russell.
Winston,
Russell.
and they got Jackson Dart. Don't sleep on them. now.
Russell, it's just not Russell no more, dog.
Okay. Russell got to the playoffs last year, Pops.
you don't have to wait, Ron.
Did Russell not get to the playoffs with y'all last
Yeah,
year?
he did. And,
Giants are not gonna be like that,
and
y'all.
played at a very high level.
They
What-
ain't got.
what
They
you
ain't
saying,
got
Ron?
enough people. They ain't got enough people.
They had a great draft
I
this
think
year.
okay,
it would be
okay.
somebody
Alright.
knew winning
They'll
that
probably Washington then.
year.
Okay, Ron's trying to. What? Go ahead and say,
Hold on,
Ron.
Ron, I gotta say this real quick. Then it might be a free fall there. That's the point.
They
It's
ain't
gonna be a
gonna-
hard
they-
division
they not that
between Eagles, Washington,
Hold on, Ron.
y'all, and Giants.
Y'all,
Don't mark
Giants
that.
gonna be basic. They're not gonna be as good as everybody thinks.
Well, that's his opinion. That's his opinion, Trav.
I know my
All right,
division.
so
All right, Ron, go ahead.
But what I'm saying, I think it would be somebody new winning that division.
Dallas gonna switch it up.
Philly lost some key pieces.
Yeah, some real key pieces, dog. They gonna find out it's gonna hurt.
Okay, Ron, let me ask you this. Who do you think is going to win that division? Straight up, who you think going to win that division this year? Your opinion.
If nothing changes, from here going into the
Yeah, if
offseason,
everybody stay healthy on the
If
teams,
everybody
I'm saying.
stay healthy, I gotta say Washington.
that's my point. That's all I want to know.
And who do you think is going to finish second in that division?
Dallas,
Who you think going to finish third?
Philly,
Who you think going to finish? Well, opposite Giants.
Giants.
But so you think that Washington is going to win this year?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let me
Okay,
say.
that's-
I'm gonna ask you a question,
See,
Ron.
simple question, simple answer.
I'm gonna ask you a question. Washington them lost two main pieces off the defense. Who was that? They lost their number one sack leader. Who was that?
Washington.
Fowler's gone. He had level 12 sacks last year. Fowler was their number one sack. You do know that, right? Where did he go? Dallas. No. I want to see what you're doing your work.
Well,
If you lose your number one sack, now they went and got Homeboy. In the last 3 seasons, he had 4 sacks. He ain't the same no. What's the guy's name? The one that Washington got? He used to have a big name. But in the last 3 seasons, he only had 4 sacks.
you don't think Dan Quinn the man another
No.
man?
When you let Fowler go and he's got level 12 sacks, you lose that man. Then you lost one of your other guys that has 8 sacks. He back with Dallas. You know what?
It's just like
You'll
y'all.
see.
It's just like y'all told me.
You'll see.
No,
Jane Daniels is a more valuable piece of that team than that one linebacker. Just
Quarterbacks can't win no game by themselves.
just like y'all told me with Parsons.
You gotta have defense.
Just like y'all told me with Parsons.
All right.
Like, am I right, Travis? If you take Parsons off that team, Dak is still the guy that's going to get them to win.
But that's not so anymore.
It's the same with Jaden Daniels.
Now listen.
If you take that one linebacker off the team, as long as
nobody talk about their own team, that's
because I'm finished. I'm not finished.
You do.
I know you get passionate about your team. I get it. Just let me
I'm
finish.
telling the truth. You don't study enough.
All I'm saying is, if Jaden Daniels is to Washington what Dak Prescott is to Dallas.
No,
You take
no,
away.
he's not. No, he's not.
Y'all are saying you take away Parsons, they still gonna win games because Dak is the MVP. He's the one they don't have the wins without. It's the same thing with Washington.
Yeah, you take Jaden Daniels away, you definitely not get to know.
But
Let me say this
if
thing.
Jaden Daniels and that offensive line, the receivers and all that stuff is intact, you take away that one linebacker, they can fill in that linebacker spot and still win games. That's what I'm saying.
Now,
Because
can I say
Jaden Daniels is who's carrying that team.
Look,
Can I say something about the defense? This thing y'all said was gonna run about Michael Parsons. Michael Parsons ain't the only thing no more. There's 3 other linebackers just as good as he is. Lennon, look, I'm telling you the deal. There's a matter of fact, there's 2 linebackers right now that Michael have to work now. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. There's 2 linebackers that pass rush we got to replace Lawrence, Millen, and then look.
Donovan Azarenka.
I'm telling you right now, they're already saying he top dog already.
Donovan Azarenka.
They say he's quick, he's fast. They say it's a Michael. They call him Michael for life.
Boston
And
College.
then you got 2 other guys. Guys, you know what? Y'all not paying attention to our defense at all.
But
And I'm telling you,
but we can't say they better than Micah or just as good as
they
Micah.
said that Michael like look,
They
they
gotta
might.
prove it. They gotta prove it though, Pop.
They gonna talk. I'm studying my team. They gonna tell me I'm wrong. We'll see.
No, but you said they just as good as Micah. They gotta prove that.
I say Michael like that. My exact word was they Michael like. I tell y'all what. Sam Williams and all these guys, I guess it don't mean nothing to y'all. But I'll tell you this much. You're going to say Pop said it. When you see us play the Eagles,
They gotta stay healthy.
and you see all of those, y'all say if everybody stay healthy, on Dallas Cowboys, they'd stay healthy last year. We went to the playoff.
Like Overshown.
Everybody was hurt.
Overshown.
Yo, Overshown ain't no dog. He ain't no mess. He a dog. Guys, you know what? Let's just see. You say that Washington gonna win the division. I say he won't, and we'll see.
All right, Ron, go ahead.
okay.
So they gonna eat that quarterback up. Now you want to see?
One, Washington got experience.
No, they don't. Not in the playoff, they don't.
They just went to the NFC.
But how many times the Cowboys went to the playoff?
Got experience.
You ain't getting it,
No,
Ron.
he talking about the NFC Championship game.
NFC Championship.
No, that was a anomaly. That's something that happened. It won't happen anymore.
Dak hasn't been there yet.
Okay. Go ahead on.
That's what he's saying.
But anyway, we'll see. We'll see.
Brandon Howard says Daniels has as many playoff wins as Dak in his first season too.
Yep.
Hey,
Dang.
look, I want to answer what Brandon said about Philly. Philly lost a lot of key pieces on their defense. Their offseason.
Yeah, but they're good at filling in depth and replacing their pieces they lose. They're really good at that. So is Washington.
But
They're good at doing that.
do they got enough experience?
They've been proven up to
Yeah.
this point that they do.
We already know the answer to this question, Brandon. They
Eagles
don't
do
need
this
to
every
ask.
year. Eagles always replace players every year that they lose.
But
They do it every year.
Eagles switch back and forth with Cowboys every year too, though. Every year.
Okay, but I'm just saying.
That's the thing y'all keep forgetting about.
But Dad-
Now y'all tell me Washington's gonna come in and dog out both of them. It won't happen.
But Dad, am I telling the truth?
I didn't say that. Nobody said that.
Y'all said Ron said Washington gonna win the division.
But Dad, on this one though.
I don't see that happen nowhere.
He didn't say he was gonna dog him out.
No,
Hold on,
but
hold
it's
on.
a big you have to.
But Dad, am I telling the truth on this? Eagles are good at replacing what they lose.
No,
They do
not
this. They
necessarily
do this
so.
every year.
Yes, they're a well-coached team and they're disciplined.
But
They drafted 2 rookie cornerbacks
Okay.
and got them to take over for 2 veterans after 1 year. That's what they do.
Yeah, because they're a well-coached team.
Yeah.
They're better. I hate to say it, they are a better coached team. Let me put it that
I
way.
did not say they were going to dog out everybody.
Yeah, we
Oh, you said they're gonna win the division. And all to do that with what we got, you're gonna have to dog them to do it because these boys you talking about they gonna beat. Them dogs, man.
They can just beat
Yeah.
you by 1
So
point.
Brandon
They ain't gotta
said-
necessarily dog.
Brandon says this.
We'll see. You're not gonna beat these guys by no
Brandon
point.
says Daniels has 2 playoff wins as a rookie and made it to the conference championship.
Okay.
Dak has 2 playoff wins going into year 10. Then he goes on to say,
That goes the thing right here, guys. I'm not going to all that stuff like we do every week, but all I'm telling y'all now what's gonna happen this year. That's what I'm sticking to. You can see how you can sing that song.
That
I've heard
sounds
it before.
familiar.
But what I'm saying is like this here, C-Pack, you doing it, you petty again.
I'm just saying.
I
it
said,
sounds
well, go
familiar.
ahead. Go ahead, dude.
Now you
All
see
right.
how I feel.
I know he's petty.
No, but it sounds familiar. Y'all
We're
say this
talking
every
about
year.
what's happening right now.
I'm not the only one that
And
says
I'm
this about
telling you-
Dallas Cowboys
I'm
fans. Am I
telling
not?
you, the Eagles and the Cowboys,
your pettiness out.
the Eagles and the Cowboys guys.
Just saying, he say this
Ain't
every
nobody
year.
gonna push them 2 teams around. The Eagles are still the champs right now. So I don't see Washington. I don't see
That's what
Washington
everybody
coming.
says.
I don't see Washington coming in and pushing the Eagles around at all. They didn't do it last year. But I'll tell you what.
Sorry, clapping at my
They
cat.
split game and game with Dallas. They beat Dallas, Dallas beat them. That was just a backup quarterback, and all our people was hurt.
So
Let's just see what happens.
Brandon says, what makes Philly less equipped to not stay as they are? I see Philly going back to back in
Let
that
me ask this
division.
question.
Hold on. I see Philly going back to back in that division. And then kill these 2 birds. No, kill these 2 birds with 1 stone. And then he says Washington got dogs on that defense. Even at their age, Wagner and Von Miller are the same on defense.
Von Miller is not the same no more. Look over the last 3 seasons, how many?
he's not.
Look over the last 3 seasons, how many sacks he's had.
Yeah, Von Miller
That's
lost
gonna make you look bad when you find that out.
Nah.
He ain't Von Miller no more.
Yeah, Vonner lost 2 steps, bro. For real.
Look, over the last 3 seasons, he got 4 sacks. 4, maybe 5 at the most. Over the last 3 seasons. Look at it, Brandon. You're wrong. He's not the same guy. But Fowler, every year, Fowler gets 11 or 12 sacks. Every year.
Before Ron responds, all I can say
Guys,
is
y'all wrong on this one.
they were good enough to get to the NFC Championship. Go ahead, Ron.
They did good last year.
Go ahead, Ron.
Because the dad got hurt.
That's the same reason they brought in
That's crazy.
Von
right there.
Miller is
Come
the
on,
same
Von Miller.
reason we brought in Floyd.
Von Miller ain't the same no more, dog.
I did not say.
And I got a question too for y'all. Do y'all think if Dak would have stayed healthy last year, do y'all think Washington would have still got to NFC
They
Championship
wouldn't
game?
have. They wouldn't have.
No.
Because see, they beat us.
the
They
question.
beat us 1 game, and we beat them the other. Now Dak is better. Dak would have won that game that we lost. Only reason Cooper lost because he couldn't scramble and he started throwing crazy.
Yeah, I was saying.
They wouldn't have made it if Dak had stayed healthy. I'm telling you now.
Yeah, I was
It wouldn't have
saying. Do
happened.
you think that Washington would have still got to NFC
They
Championship
wouldn't.
game if Dak would have stayed healthy?
They wouldn't have.
Yes, because that's how good Jaden Daniels played.
I agree.
Do you know?
Dak,
I'm done. But you got-
even in his healthy years, he either
Whoa, man.
didn't make the playoffs or didn't make it out the first round. Even in the years that he played full seasons, that is the stigma that Dak is gonna have to shake
That's
off.
no thing. That's you talking. And for someone that don't study Cowboys,
It's not me
I don't
talking.
know
That's
half
what
the thing
Dak
he
has
said.
done. That's what.
You don't know half
This is
the
a
thing he
factual
said.
thing. You can go look up stats.
I already know what it is.
Watch games.
Okay.
It's documented. This is what happened,
Oh, you
Pops.
don't
This is
know?
not my opinion.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
So, Puck,
Let me.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Ron.
do you think y'all gonna win that division this year.
Yes, I do.
Of course it does.
Yes, I do. Let me tell you why. See how Patrick being petty? You don't go in. See, this is what the respect got to be up here. If he asks me a question, it's my team. I think I know more about my team than you do, Patrick. I really do.
Okay, look.
But all I'm telling you is the reason I can tell you why I say that.
Okay.
Because I want you to go back and look after all 3 times Dak came back from injury. He was golden. Go back and check me out. Every time he came back from injury, Dak was golden. Now we got Pickens. We never had that, guys.
Okay, let me
And
ask.
I can't explain it to y'all. I can't explain it to y'all. Go ahead on. If y'all looking at Pickens and can't see that this gonna be something special, something wrong with you.
Go ahead, Ron, before I read these comments.
Okay, what y'all record gonna be this year?
I'm not gonna do that. Not right now, Siri. I can't do that. I don't do that. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Alright? That's something that I don't do. I'm being straight with you. That's why we pick these games. I be so good on my games.
They're gonna be 10 or 11 games this
I'm
year.
not gonna do that, and not yet. It's too early.
Just because.
I got him at 11 and 7.
Yeah, 10 or 11, but simply because where they would normally have 2 wins against Washington, it's not gonna happen this year.
Because I think 3 teams gonna get to the playoffs from that division. I got him at 11 and 7.
If everybody stay healthy on Dak's team this time, now, God, go and look at the team and put your hate aside. Go and sit down and look at Dallas Cowboys, look at the guys we got. Pat, let me do this, okay? If everybody gonna look at the Cowboys and see what they got, the talent that we really got on defense, we gonna be a run stop this time. Look at the team.
Yeah,
Look at the team.
I got him at 11
And I'm telling you, don't be surprised if we get 12 or 13 games. I'm just telling you, don't be surprised.
Brandon says, Pops, be for real. Y'all got one Parsons. Who's saying these things you talking about? What's your media source?
The only reason you're not saying that, Brandon, because you're not keeping up with it. Everybody, even the coaches are saying.
You said you got 3 Mika Parsons, bro. That's what you said.
And you know exactly what they are.
No, bro.
No, we don't.
3 Mika Parsons. Why are you
You
saying
know what?
I don't know?
I won't say no more.
And then
I won't say no
he
more.
goes on to say, Jaden Hurts, Dallas was hurt. Love Hurts.
Not like Donovan Ezeraku, the linebacker from Boston College. I like him. He's one of the best pass rushers coming out.
What about
And
what about him?
And we was possibly looking at him.
What about
Let me finish.
Overshawn?
Overshawn gotta stay healthy, bro.
No, you said if everybody was healthy. You said, well, if everybody's healthy. When that guy, did y'all see how this guy was all over the field making every tackle before Michael could get to it?
If he can stay
What is
healthy,
wrong with you people?
he's coming off an injury though.
No, while ago, Ron, when your coach wanted everybody say healthy, did you say, if everybody say healthy, what do y'all see? That was the
I
question.
get it, but it's still a big question with him.
But do we look like Michael Paulson when he out there?
Brandon Howard, no, he does not. Brandon
I don't
Howard.
even know who we talking about, Patrick. Look. Who we talking about?
He don't
Oh, I can't pronounce this. Oh, something. I can't pronounce the guy's name.
Have you seen him play?
No. I don't even ever see him play to know he ain't no Parsons.
You talking about Overshawn?
No, last year when him and Paulson on the field together.
Is he like Parsons?
Yes, the last year he was on the field with Paulson.
Is he a second Michael Parsons?
He came from Texas.
Did y'all notice that he was making the tackle before Michael Paulson?
I'm not asking you that.
Hold on.
I'm not asking you that. Is he a second Michael
He
Parsons?
came from Texas to college.
I'm not asking you that. Is he?
I'm trying to.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
He's a linebacker, and he's good. He's real good at covering. So he runs like the wind, sideline.
He's faster than Mike.
He's good at
And
covering.
Michael Paulson faster linebacker in the NFL.
He's skinnier than Mike,
But they think Overtron is faster.
but he's good. But Overshawn he's not Michael Parsons.
They call him Agent Zero. So just in case y'all,
Now
they gonna call him Agent Zero.
He's probably one of the best cover linebackers in the league.
Well, they picked him as the number one rookie, the win the Rookie of the Year. They picked him to win Rookie of the Year. Did y'all know that?
Nobody picked him to be win no rookie of the year.
Make it
He was the best cover.
I tell you what, y'all laugh. I read your receipts to show you that I'm right. Okay.
He was the best cover linebacker coming out.
NFL picked him to be there.
What we doing, man?
Patrick's being paid. That was Patrick. All right,
But Overshawn,
I'm done, guys.
Trav said he run like the wind. So I was like, cause I got such a long way to go.
See, he don't even know. He don't keep up. He don't study, y'all.
To the border of Mexico. I gotta ride.
He don't study, so that's why I'm
Ride like
being
the
he
wind.
singing?
Ride like the wind.
well, I don't know what is that.
Christopher Cross. The one that sang Sailing.
Who?
Okay, I think I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Alright, anyway. Brandon said, Jalen Hurts, Dallas was hurt, Love Hurts, Dallas had won. Then he said, just kidding, Pops.
Brandon, I want to ask you a question. What's going on with Cooper Cup? Now, I'm gonna come. That's his team. I know he'll know more about it. I've been studying them, but what's up with Cooper Cup? Cause that's y'all best pound for pound receiver. Now you tell me what's up. I think he's gone, ain't he? Or he on the way out the door. If y'all lose him, then that's a lot. He went Seahawks or somebody now.
I don't know. I guess they'll answer just a second.
Well, I already know.
Brandon said, "Pops, is that a prediction or a spoiler?" Then he says,
No, I'm asking you.
And then he says,
what's going on with that?
"Never said he's the same guy." Shaking my head.
I asked you a question.
No,
you want to be like
he's
that.
got to answer it, Pops.
These are comments from earlier,
Yeah.
Pops. This
Okay.
ain't applying what you're saying now about Cooper Cup.
And then Brandon said, "Man, I got to get me a crystal ball."
Patrick just read them late.
And then he said, "Pops, everybody sees you're America's team. We've all seen the stuff you mentioned." Then he goes, "Dak has had double-digit."
Patrick didn't see it, Brandon. He didn't even know who the guy was, so though everybody ain't saw it. So you're wrong again. Patrick didn't even know who it was, so everybody hadn't saw it.
Dak has had double-digit Pro Bowlers on his team. What am I missing?
No, he said America's team. That everybody's seen this American team thing.
Well, tell me something that I don't know.
And then, he answered. He said, "School him, please, about Cup, y'all. He's lost."
School me? Problem already gave you what's going to happen, what doesn't happen already. But okay.
Well, he probably knows more about his team, just like he knows more about
Cooper
Dallas.
Cup, I've been studying Coop for the last 2 weeks now. I know exactly what's going on with Coop. I know what didn't happen.
You know more about Brandon since Brandon's team. You know more than Brandon.
I ain't saying about I know more about Brandon. I know about Coop because I've been studying. Studying is just studying, buddy. I don't care who your team is. I don't care what team you are. If you don't study, you still don't know them. All mine.
All right, moving on to the next topic, and then we're going to end this.
And I know Brandon
Pep,
studied.
what do you think about, they saying Aaron Rodgers is lighting up at camp
He
with
is.
the Steelers. So how you feeling? Because I know you didn't want Aaron Rodgers at all. So.
He is. I never said I didn't want Aaron Rodgers.
You told us you did not want Aaron Rodgers.
I did not. I did not say
We
I
had
didn't.
a whole phone call conversation on the phone about this.
You said that, man.
I didn't want him over at the time. I wanted them to keep Justin Fields and Russell Wilson.
Oh, y'all hearing
No,
that?
I get that, but I said if you end up getting Aaron, how do you feel about that? You say you don't want Aaron Rodgers.
I didn't say I didn't want Aaron Rodgers.
Yes, you
You don't
did.
remember the phone call?
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say I don't want Aaron
You
Rodgers.
said that, bro.
No, I said I wanted to keep Russell Wilson and Justin Fields. I wanted to keep Russell Wilson, but I
I
wanted.
forgot what he talked about.
Anyway.
And Russell Wilson was a good.
No, you said that.
He was a good
No,
quarterback.
no. How do I feel about what's your exact question?
How you feel
How
about
do
him
you
being
feel
with the
about
Steelers?
Aaron
And they
Rodgers?
said he's lighting it up at camp. How do you feel?
I
about
have been keeping up with him in camp. He is lighting it up. He's moving well. Of course, he's spinning it well, dropping dimes. I got no complaints so
it?
far.
Has he cussed anybody out yet?
Nah, he's been pretty chill, man.
But-
Every interview I've seen, probably 4 or 5 interviews with him, and then like clips of before and after practice at Latrobe. He's been pretty chill and laid back.
how old is Rodgers?
I think he's 40. 40 or
Well, I'm
40,
gonna say-
40 or 41.
So he ain't turned into a butterfly or nothing like that.
Not yet.
When he put them pads on, it's gonna be different.
But of course, you know, we all have our opinions. We don't know what's going to happen with any of these teams, but we can give our opinions.
Rodgers still got something left, y'all.
I can say this. Rodgers had just as good of stats as Mahomes and Josh Allen and all them last year.
All right, now who do you think is going to be the best in the AFC North this year?
Yeah, Patrick.
Probably Baltimore and then us second. As I sit here now.
Okay. Who you think?
And listen, here's the thing about it. We could still split one with Baltimore or sweep them like we normally do. And I'm still going to say I think Baltimore's a overall better team.
Okay, Dad, between Baltimore, Steelers, Cleveland, and what am I missing?
Bengals.
Bengals. Who you think is going to be the best in that AFC North?
I'm gonna ride with Steelers defense because they always have one of the better defenses I've seen. And Baltimore, they got a better offense. So a close race with Pittsburgh's defense would pull it out, and a real close with offense, Baltimore's offense. So I'm gonna say Steelers will edge it with defense. I'm gonna say that. That's what I believe.
Okay, Ryan, who do you think is going to be the best in the AFC North?
I got you, Brandon, in just a second.
I just said Pittsburgh.
Me too. I defense.
I'll take
love
it.
their defense.
I'll take it. I mean, if you ask me, do I think we can win a division? Absolutely.
No, I I know y'all will.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll say this.
I think we can.
I'll say this: if Shedeur Sanders get a fair shot over in Cleveland and end up becoming a starter by
Oh, I forgot about he
by
was
week
with Cleveland.
6,
I forgot.
I think Cleveland takes it.
Hey, I forgot about this.
No, they're not gonna take division just because of Shedeur Sanders. Because
I don't think they win the division.
that whole team is still
Yeah, bro.
no. That whole team is still in a
There's a transfer.
that whole team is still in a rebuild, guys.
They got a squad, bro.
I know, but they ain't quite full strength yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are, bro. They got a squad, bro.
No,
I'm trying to tell you.
I don't think. I think they take
I think they're gonna be interested.
if Shedeur takes over, which I don't. As long as Flacco stays healthy, I don't think he will. I think Flacco will keep it
Man,
through the regular season.
Sanders already done tucked that out.
No, Flacco is still the starting quarterback.
You believe that, man?
But
Sanders done tucked that out.
here's the thing about it. Flacco had to come back player of the year just one season ago.
But he won up against Sanders.
And he carried that Cleveland team into the playoffs. Flacco played at a very high level.
I know, he did.
So with that being said, if Flacco plays anywhere near what he played last season, he will keep the starting job.
Up against Sanders. Sanders is doing
Bro,
beautiful in practice, dog.
You're going to take veteran experience and elite play over a rookie who hadn't got experience any day of the week. I don't care what team you are.
Travis.
Now, if Flacco gets hurt or if his play starts to do this and goes down,
I can't hear you, Ron. What did you say?
yeah, because I'm not finished talking.
Yeah, I can't hear him.
Yeah, and then you talk about putting Sanders in. But if Flacco plays like he played last season, no, you don't put Sanders
Sanders
in.
already done won this spot, dude.
No, he hasn't, Pops.
Not yet, but it's coming.
I believe he done won it.
Anyway, so I wish the best for Sanders, and if there was an opportunity for him to take over the starting job, I'd like to see that happen.
If
That would
they
be
want to win,
cool.
they put Sanders last.
If they want to win, which they have, they've won with Flacco. They would keep Flacco if he's healthy and he's playing well. They have won with Flacco.
Okay, Ron. What was you finna say now?
Because Aaron Rodgers don't gotta do that much. He don't. Because Pittsburgh, they already got a good defense, a good running game.
Yeah, that's what I say. I'm looking at
Hot
defense.
team offensive line. Aaron Rodgers, they got the protect the football.
Well, if he comes out there,
No.
if he comes out there and stank it up, then we'll.
No, what's happened is this is what happens.
What?
If him and Arthur Smith can jail, because Rodgers seems like he's just coming on board to finish out his season the best way he can, to finish out his career the best way he can,
That's what I think too, Pat.
and
I agree with
to work with the organization and try to push for a championship one more time.
Yeah.
Not to try to come over and take over a
I
team.
believe that. I believe
But
that.
not only that,
I believe that.
so if him and Arthur Smith can jail, and if that offensive line holds up, because we've had a lot of injuries. I'm not making excuses. I'm just saying.
No, it's making sense right now. You're making sense.
So
right now.
if the offensive line can stay healthy, if Broderick Jones can stay healthy, then he's still gonna have to. We got a tougher division in football, in my opinion. So
no, we got the
So no,
we
you
got
don't.
the toughest
No,
division.
you don't.
Oh,
So-
yes, we do.
It's arguable between
No.
it's three divisions.
We got the toughest division.
Y'all's, it's the NFC East, and it's the NFC North with the
yeah,
Vikings, Detroit.
yeah. Yes, yeah. But to finish this point though,
Broncos.
yeah.
The champions in our division.
So to finish this point, the only thing I'm saying is
The Packers.
he's gonna have to be more than don't have to do much, because it's Baltimore and it's Cincinnati and the Cleveland. Even though they're not full strength yet, they still coming on. So, and remember, Cincinnati are just 2 or 3 points removed over two or three games from having a 5-game better record and going to the playoffs. They you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so it's a
Okay.
three-way
Yeah.
toughest division.
So
race between
Aaron Rodgers is
those
going to have to.
divisions.
Aaron Rodgers is going to have to play at a high level.
But
He can't just go in there. He can't just go in there and manage the team. He's going to have to play at a high
This is the
level.
only thing I see with Aaron Rodgers. He's 40 years old, y'all. Age, you seen it with Tom Brady. That age, is somewhere during the season, it's gonna come up on him. I don't care what you say. That it did it with Tom Brady,
Go ahead,
and
Ron.
I'm telling you, it's coming.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's mid-season or about the end of it's coming.
But what I'm saying, Patrick, y'all already got everything there. That's what I'm saying. He don't gotta do that much.
If he just protect the ball, it'd be all right.
Right. Y'all got everything there.
But he gonna have to throw the ball.
He's gonna have. Yeah, he's gonna. But his passing.
Yeah, you're right,
His
Patrick. He gonna
mobility, his vision.
Yeah, he gonna have to.
You got to think the defenses that are in our division. He's gonna have to play at a high
He
level.
gonna have to play at a high level though.
Can he get rid of the ball very quick?
Yeah, he
We
can.
find out.
Okay then.
We gonna,
So
he always have been able to run, but we don't know now.
Right, you mentioned my point. So that
Well, I think he will. He got a good line.
matter if he get rid of the ball.
No, it does matter, man. Do you realize?
Yeah, it does matter. It does
the
matter.
defenses in our division are some of the best defenses in the league.
But
Yeah.
what I'm saying, Patrick, if
That offensive line is gonna depend on his offensive line.
right. That's all I'm saying. Long they blocking, doing
Yeah.
their job.
Aaron Rodgers, yeah.
Yeah,
and
I,
he get rid of the ball, the defense.
I said that too.
But he got to be at a high level. Like
But
that.
it's got to be at a high level. I'm not gonna sit here and say that
No,
he don't have to do that much because
Yeah.
the teams that we're going against in those defenses are the top defenses in the league.
But what Ron's saying, he ain't got to do all that running and scrambling. He ain't got to do that.
Right, he
Well, see,
Only when he really have to.
well, see, that's different. If you saying he don't have to
But
run a
what
lot,
he's saying, he got to do all that. Yeah.
I have be like the Jets and Rodgers.
Yeah, he ain't gotta be like that.
Had nothing.
But dad, this one.
if you're saying he don't have to run a lot, I get that.
He don't
If you
have
see, that's
to.
different. That's different.
But
That may be true
But dad, this one.
as long as the line stays healthy.
Right.
Brandon
Yeah,
says.
yeah, as long as they healthy.
Brandon says
Yeah.
Cooper Kupp is
Yeah.
in Seattle.
I told you Seattle won't go.
As you can see, we dropped him.
I was gonna read
Yeah.
that.
No, that ain't what you
We
did.
got Devontae Adams with Puka Nacua.
I know who you got, but yeah,
I get
Puka.
to it fast enough. So
Look, I know that. I told you he's in Seattle. I already know what y'all got. I already know what's going on, and I also know why they let him go.
Conversation. We got.
I already know what that was about. You didn't drop him, but you didn't want to pay him that money. That's what that was. With a lot of teams, but they ain't just y'all.
He said
A lot of teams do
he
it.
said-
Cool and Devontae
Brent-
Adams, so that's good.
Brandon said, "Fun fact, pops. Did you know Cup hasn't played a full season since 2021?
Look, I understand you got to
Did you know
Wait a minute,
he's only
ask
played?
him.
I'm finishing the comment. Did you know he's
Go too
only?
far, I can't remember what you said, Pat. That's what I'm saying. You go too far, I won't know what you're saying.
Okay. Well, there's only one more sentence. He's hadn't played a full season since 2021. Did you know he's only played 3 full seasons since we drafted him?
I know how much he played and how much he had.
Man.
But when he was playing, he was a dog. Now, say that ain't so.
Then he goes on to say, "Did you know Adams' numbers and availability have been better than Cup since 2021?
Yeah, that's what the
See why we did what
that's
we
what
did?
the team he came from. But we
Think
gonna
about
see
it.
how he do with the Rams. The Rams got a different offensive line. The Rams are a little different from that team that boy came from.
He said, "You see what they did? What they did by
Yeah,
cutting
but
Cooper Kupp
let's try.
and get Devontae
We're gonna
Adams.
see how much different it is with the Rams.
His player availability has been better than Cooper Kupp.
We'll see, yeah, but it's different surroundings, different schemes, and it's different coaching. Let's just see. That's why he done so good over yonder, because there's a little different. That's all I'm saying.
But
But
last
you
but
got to
not
agree with that yourself, though, Brandon.
okay, but last but not least, Coach Deion Sanders has had his bladder removed that had a tumor on it, but
He
he's
had-
expected to have a full recovery. What do you guys think about this?
He had cancer, bottom line.
Yeah.
They got to know that. They wasn't just that. He had cancer.
That's why he had it removed.
Yeah, I'm-
Bucks.
That's what he meant when he said he had a tumor on.
He had, look, let me, it ain't
His cancer.
No, it ain't crazy. So I'm gonna say why he had 2 reasons. He had 2 options. That's why you gotta understand it's different. He had a chance to do that, to move it and go back from time to time to get that refill, or he had a chance to take the whole thing out.
I mean, when that dog
Well,
like this.
he had a chance to go take the whole thing out. He chose to take the whole thing out because they had to start out the first. He was just gonna get a refill, back and forth. They gonna they'd be filling. He said he didn't want to do it. He want to take the whole thing out and take a chance. He went that way. That's why I say it's funny, but it ain't funny because he had
I'm
a
not
choice.
laughing at that.
So when he talked, we
We are
got a tape on what he was saying. He gonna say the same thing I said.
We
He had
are
a choice. guys.
definitely not laughing at that,
Yeah,
Pops.
I'm just telling you the truth. People need to know
But
that
I'm glad he's okay, and I'm glad that
it wasn't just
Yes.
it wasn't just a
Guys
bladder
got-
problem. It was cancer.
guys got him, man. And
Praise God for that.
I'm glad
for
that he found it early and got it removed.
Yeah, before it spread and stuff. So praise God for that.
How do you feel? How do you feel about
Matter of
it?
fact, let's play. Let them hear what he said.
Oh, y'all got a video? or something?
Yeah, we got a video.
Oh.
Yeah.
Deanna, break it down. What I just said.
Yeah,
break
we'll
it down.
break it
for you.
down. Last comment before we go into it. You glaze about Pickens playing with Dak, but look how you talk about Adams with Stafford and McVay. Pops, come on, you're killing me.
Hey, I hope I am killing you because I'm just putting the facts out there. Pickens is that special dog. Them Adams and them, they're okay, but Pickens, he never had a good quarterback, guys. He just hadn't had it. And I'm telling you again.
What?
No, he haven't. Everybody know he hadn't had the quarterback. He haven't. But see, he ain't been studying, y'all. He don't know
He
it.
had Russell Wilson.
Russell ain't been Russell for a while
Justin
now.
Fields.
Anyway, guys, what I just said, everybody in the NFL has said the same thing. Everybody in the NFL said
And they
the
got to
same
the
thing.
playoffs, so
Right.
obviously they was doing something right.
Ryan, what you saying?
Pickens was just that good.
Pickens ain't never had a good
He
quarterback.
said Pickens was just that good.
Brandon, what you say? That Pickens ain't never had a good quarterback.
You know, y'all can laugh all you want to, but everything I just said, NFL, Pro, all of them said the same thing. He ain't really had that quarterback. All that he did, all of that, and he really had that quarterback guy. Just check me. Go and look at everything everybody's saying. They say he said the same thing Pop said.
So
you
is
can
it-
laugh all you want to, but it's a fact.
So is it Super Bowl now? Since y'all got that guy?
I'm gonna do like Cowboys been doing. We gonna stay under the work, because nobody's talking about it.
All right, so
And we gonna be that hard.
Oh no, they talking about it, bro.
we do have some footage of an interview, and thank you for sending me this, Pops. By the way, Deion Sanders is sharing some of his medical journey with
The playmakers.
the playmaker Michael Irvin, and so we're gonna take some time to play some of this, if that's all right with y'all. So let's get into this real quick.
Is it big where they can see?
Kinda unmuted.
House
Yeah.
in Canton. Let's get it, cause time. When I want to start with this. When I came to visit you, at your house in Canton, yeah.
Because I ain't want to be seen.
You don't want to. What do you mean you don't want to be seen?
You know,
It was big.
like
man.
I'm
Small.
only 12 pounds down now, but I was like 20, 25 pounds down, man. You know, I didn't want to be seen. I ain't want to be seen like that.
Right.
Even though it's you, I just didn't want that. So I didn't, I wasn't allowing anybody except for my kids. And my sons didn't even know. Like, Shador and Shiloh really still don't know what's going on
Right.
or what happened.
You didn't really share. You
No,
just-
because I wanted them to focus on making those teams. Like, stay focused. DeAndre came over and she saw Bossy came to the hospital. When she came to the hospital here, we still didn't tell her what happened. We thought it was something with my leg, my blood clots.
Right.
So she didn't know at the time.
Time. You're right. You lost some weight when I came because I wanted to grab you. You were like, "Boy, don't be messing with me. I'm kind of like Florida State weight." Right. I said, all right, but then I asked you sometime, and I remember this because it reminded me of my dad a lot. When my dad was sick, and I remember taking him to the hospital, and I asked, and I heard him ask the doc. He said, "Doc, how much longer?" And the doc said, "Why? You didn't have much pain?" He said, "Well, my family seeing me like this." And I swear, time, when I was at your house and I asked you, I said, "How are you?" You never even answered. You know what you said? Oh, I'm getting emotional. You said, you started standing up like you barely get up. You're like, "Man, I haven't even seen some of my players. I haven't talked to them yet." You were only worried about the players that you haven't seen or you haven't had a chance to meet. Today you had that meeting
Wow, man.
right here in this room.
I had
was
to
that
build
like?
myself up for that meeting, man, to see them. Because I remember recruiting them and talking to them, in the recruiting process. Some of them, it would just happen. But to see everybody, all the coaches, all the staff, Rick, our AD, just, it was unbelievable to be back in front of that room. And, I let everybody do their thing and get out what they had to get out so we could let these young men know this is the way we run our program. This is what we expect when we start practicing. Then at the conclusion, I said, I know all of you wondering why I've been here. Instead of telling you, I'm gonna show you. And we put the video on, and Bucky has everything documented, and they saw like an 8 to 10 minute clip of what transpired. And then I brought Lauren up, who was with me throughout this whole process, one of the trainers who came with me from Jackson and was at the house daily. when he's screaming 2 o'clock in the morning to come, you know, to give me something for this pain, and or to dump these bags that was full of blood, like, you know, these 2 bags I had on me for I think 3 weeks at a time. But it was tremendous to see. It gave me strength. It gave me life.
Time. What details can you give us now about what you just shared, about what you just went through? But you were just talking about dumping sacks of blood.
Yeah, I had cancer. You know, I had cancer, and I had a couple choices that I could have this sort of like chemo thing and go once a week for a multitude of weeks and get that done. But I'm like, I'm coaching. I ain't gonna leave and go there once a week, go to Denver, and no, let's take a shot, or I could go heavy and they try to get it all out tremendously, and that's what I chose. You know, I'm all or nothing. Like, let's go, let's get it, because I know me. I'm not gonna want to go back and forth to Denver to get that done every week, and it was aggressive. It was extremely aggressive. And one of those looks that I had when it was going on with Shador and Charlotte, the draft at the house, it had nothing to do with the draft. I'm thinking about it. I got this surgery coming up in a couple weeks. It had nothing to do with that. like I got the surgery coming up in a couple weeks. And let me tell you one part.
Wait, Tom. You knew this while the draft was going on.
Yeah.
Oh, that breaks my heart.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. They didn't.
You watching?
Yeah, watching my sons get done.
You were
like
watching
this.
that while you were going through that.
Yeah. But you know what? Throughout the whole process, I never said, Lord, why? I never said, hi. I never said, Lord, why? I never said, Lord, why? I only said, Lord, show me.
Yeah.
Show me what you're trying to do so I can help you expedite the process. Just show me. We got this, Lord. I know I ain't going nowhere. I know for the enemy to try me, you had to say, have you considered my servant Prime? You had to say that for him to even get to me. So I know that. I'm yours. I know what you're going to do with me. I know what you're going to continue to do with me. But after some time, I started to understand this ain't about sports. This is about everybody. I've always had the autonomy to touch athletes and people that were trying to play this game and build that courage and to motivate people. But now this is for the Tom, Dick, Harry, Larry, Mary, Sarah, you know, Sinead, everybody. That because all our families have been touched by cancer. Have been touched. And now I'm not immune to it. And I'm ready for it. I'm ready to tell everybody what I've gone through.
When you tell people you dumping out sacks of blood and everything like that, Tom, what was?
I mean, I'm fishing with these 2 bags.
What was
The toughest time, most difficult time was because I got a cellular surgery coming up the next day, and I had to make sure, being a businessman, my estate was straight. So
Wait.
Right now,
you
will.
worried about
My
not
kids.
coming back.
You never know.
I'll make it.
And I don't want my kids and my family to be in a situation that I didn't take care of business. So the night before, I'm up with my lawyers at the crib and we getting it done. And I'm sitting up and thinking about each kid, all right? Okay, they could make it with this. I know they could make it with this. I need to get them a little more. My sister, she gonna handle everything. But I mean, I'm going through that. And I got that done the night before. And I had, I think, a 5-some pickup to get to the hospital by 6 the next morning or something like that. So that's how I spent the night before.
How did you ultimately find out about the cancer?
I was going for the natural checkup of the blood clots through my foot and my leg. And, you know, they came back and said, they told my trainer, Lauren, we need to see Coach again because something's coming up on the x-rays. And they found something, then it was like, oh Lord, so now we gotta have a surgery to make sure, see what that is. And from that time, it was growing so rapidly, man. It was growing like crazy. They could explain it a lot better than I can, but it was growing so rapidly, we had to do some quickly. and we did.
You had a great medical team.
Great.
Great.
UC Health, and I'm thankful. I'm so thankful. Yeah, great. I didn't second guess anything. Now the procedures. I know Bucky, you wanted me to choose another route, but I said no, we're gonna go get it
What would be Bucky wanted you?
because he wanted the more normal route that didn't have any risk to it. You know how that is, and I'm like, let's go get it. Let's go. We're gonna go for it. Let's go for this touchdown. Let's go.
So you had to walk all that you always talk. You had to walk that thing you always talk.
That's right.
I can't be talking in it and not when it's time to walk it and do that walking time. Right now, though, with that medical team that you're saying is so great, and I know how you are, you know, going to go get it. What kind of restrictions, recommendations do they plan
none.
on having for you
I have
moving
none
forward?
right now. Like right now, I have none. The only thing is it, and I could disclose this to everybody, and I want them to know. First of all, men, not just men, everybody, you need to go get checked out. You gotta go get checked out because you never know. Like if I hadn't gone out to get checked out for this, I would have never found out about that, and I'm thankful. But not only that, it's a lifestyle change. Like the little things, you know how we're curious. Now you about to go in and take everything inside of this and make a new bladder out of my intestines. Now that's a whole changing. So I'm asking questions like, Doc, can you give me somebody that went through this so I could talk to them, so I could understand? So I contacted this gentleman and said, okay, let's take basics. Going to the bathroom. He said, number 2, you cool. Ain't nothing different about that. But number 1, you have to push through your stomach and force the pee out. Like you can't just pee. And when you feel like you gotta go pee, you need to pee or you're gonna start leaking. Thank God for the pen. Thank God for the pen. And it's a whole challenge, like even sleeping. Like Mike, you don't understand, like sleeping, man. Like, so to start off, you gotta towel up under your bed or these mats because you gon' pee on yourself. And you sitting up there like you are heralded as one of the best athletes to play the game and you peeing on yourself, man. Like that.
Dude, that's the scariest thing that any athlete ever think about, being in that state.
It was like last time with the amputation of the toes, you know, I got all the rails on the toilets in my bathrooms and I got to pull up and I ain't have enough strength to do this. I had to be helped, this and that. But this is totally different now because this ain't going to change. So I'm like, okay, now what's next? What else? Well, it's going to take some time. Your bladder is going to get a little better and it's going to get, you know. I say, so can I make it through a game? I know I got halftime, but can I make it through a game? What if it's a long quarter? Okay, so I'm start thinking I got to get a porta potty.
Well, guys, y'all got a little bit of a sneak peek into, you know, some of that stuff that he went through, and
Ryan got something to say.
so I thought it was pretty cool. Go ahead, Ron.
I want to say this because that is a blessing that he's still here. A lot of people lose their life to cancer. I lost my father to cancer, so that is a blessing. And now he did teach other people what to do. They got to go through what he went through. So now he got the knowledge. He didn't know how to talk to other people about it. So I would say that.
Hey, Ron, and my best friend Alfred Cunningham, the one I was telling y'all about, see, he had, that's what, while I was taking care of him, that's what he went through. For the last 4.5, 5 years, that's what I was with him, I had to help him do all that. So that's the exact thing he had to go through. So, yeah, he went through that whole thing, bags and all. So I've been there, I actually had to live it with him. So, but he just passed about a year and a half, about 2 years ago. So, all right.
So
Well, y'all can go on YouTube and all and finish watching that if you want to.
I know I'm finna watch it. I gain more respect for Deion now.
Yeah, everybody do. Everybody do.
Like I told Travis, I did not really have a lot of respect for Deion, but now I see Deion in another way now. You see what I'm saying?
That was the idea he did that for everybody to see him. You know?
But Ron, I will say, how do you not have respect for the best cornerback to ever play the game? It's crazy to me.
Well, off the field, I always tell you.
And look, not what that receiver,
Yeah.
what that receiver doing trying to play 2 parts. See, Deion played 3 parts when he was doing it. And Dr. Mancy played baseball too. So Deion did it all. He was the first to do that. He did all that.
So can I ask you? You say you didn't respect him off the field? You saying?
I did not respect Deion off the field because a lot.
Malcolm him, Atlanta wouldn't be what they is.
Why?
A lot of stuff happened in the locker room. I would keep it.
No. You said off the field.
Yeah, that was off.
No, you talking about like now, or you talking about while he was playing?
No, back then.
Oh, okay, that's what I'm asking.
No,
okay.
back then.
Gotcha.
Now I gaining a lot of more respect for him now. But
So
back then,
what made you lose respect for him? I'm curious.
all that in the locker room.
Hmm?
They say you don't want to meet your person who you look up to, and you see how that really is. Me, at this time, I was a child. I did not know no better, but I seen how he really was in the locker room a lot of time.
Which was
Fighting with teammates, cussing, all type of. So now
that's not that's not Deion.
That's not Deion.
Definitely not Deion.
All the players that tell you Atlanta, he built Atlanta. That's his house.
That's why I say, where you getting this from?
But
That
I
was
talk about
something.
back then. He was doing a lot of stuff in the locker room back then. So
Okay. I hear what you're saying, but I mean, just looking at the documentaries of him being in the locker rooms and stuff, I didn't see an issue with Deion at all.
yeah.
We went to watch him play a few times at 7. We talked with him a few times in Atlanta.
Besides him defending himself when people coming at him.
Yeah, he didn't take no. He was a dog man.
I must have seen him on a bad day then.
All right.
So
All right, well, like I said, like, share, subscribe, guys, if you haven't already. And if you're coming back watching this late and you're just not seeing this, please like, share, and subscribe. And we'll be back every Thursday, 8:30. Pep, anything you want to say before we end this?
yeah, Pat.
Guys, thank y'all for tuning in. Without y'all, we don't have a podcast. And just want to say, we do get passionate on the show, but it's all in fun.
And like I say, I
all love.
apologize once again, guys, for my outburst.
That's all right.
Patrick got under my skin big time. He pressed my buttons. I will admit that. And I apologize for him. I mean, to him, you know what I mean? But Patrick knows how to be very petty. He
Right.
knows what he be doing. He say he's not being petty.
Yeah.
I'm not
By
being
him
petty.
saying he's not
Yeah.
being petty, he's been petty. When he knows he's being petty.
Say it again, Rob.
Pops, anything you want to say before we end this?
No, I mean, y'all see, I know how to roll with all this. I'm good.
Patrick
I'm
know
good.
he was being petty, though. He knows.
But I enjoyed it. I enjoyed
I did
everybody.
too. Yeah, I did too.
And their 2 cents they had to say it made a lot of it made a lot of sense. It really did.
He did. Brandon said 2 more things about Deion. He said, Deion keeping his spirit up. We know God got him.
Yeah.
Hope everything goes
Amen,
well for
Brandon.
him and his family.
Amen.
And then he said he poured ice on a reporter once for talking crazy, but that's it.
That's it. But
That ain't all he did.
That's because the reporter was literally coming at him.
Yeah, he was coming at
constantly,
him.
and Deion
Yeah.
was like, "How can I find a way to get back at him, but let it be legal?" Oh, we celebrating in the locker room. Let me throw some ice on it. Smart.
He did.
Okay.
All right, thank
Well,
y'all.
other than
Though.
that, I ain't heard or seen. Just watching his documentary back in the day,
That
him
was-
doing nothing crazy like
That was a couple of fights he got
That's
into
what I'm
with a
saying,
couple
like-
coaches back there. Run. That's probably what you were talking about. That was a couple of fights he got into with his coaches a few times. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
it was
but-
some things, but he was a diva.
He did
Like
that.
He was like the George Pickens. He was like that.
He was never a diva though. That's the misconception. He never
I
was.
was
They
a
was.
kid
was.
back then.
They was.
So
He wasn't,
I
bro.
did not really.
I watched the
understand.
documentary. He was not.
I was a kid back then. I did not really understand
They had footage on him and stuff.
a lot of stuff back then. So I would say that.
Biggest cats I've seen in my life.
All right then.
All right, well, thank you everybody for tuning in, and like I
Thank y'all
said,
for
we'll
coming
be back
out.
next week.
God bless you. Good
We
night.
actually got through our topics tonight. I'm proud of us.
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
Appreciate all the new people that came in tonight.
Thank
Y'all
you for
made
that.
our night.
Yep.
You guys was awesome. You guys was awesome.
Back
Along you
same
be.
time, same channel, 8:30 next week.
Until then, Ron, thanks for tuning in, brother. Thanks for coming on with us.
Appreciate you, Ron.
And until next time.
Peace.
As long as you want to hang out, we'll keep putting up with you. I'm just joking, man. It was a joke, man. It was a joke. It was a joke, man. It was a joke. I got to get one last shot in before I remove you from the screen. Nah, man. Nothing but love, bro. Nah, sir.
Nothing but love, y'all.
All right, man.
Y'all already know y'all family.
Yeah,
All right,
same here,
Ryan.
man.
Absolutely.
Till next time, man. Peace.
Love
Peace.
y'all.